attorney here. Hope y'all. Dude, wait, this the wrong channel. I done forgot. I thought I was the lead attorney, goddammit. Ladies and gentlemen. I just borrowed that from my buddy Tommy Sotomayor. Spoke to him yesterday. I'm really happy to see that brother doing all. He's doing well and he's alive and kicking. But, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the building. Hold My Nugget Studios once again. Goddammit. Woo! For the Lolly Lule Low in Gillette, the best a man can get stadium with the visiting Chicago Bears. Bill Belichick opportunity to take sole place of the third sole place of second place on the all-time leading wins list with an opportunity to pass George Halas against George Halas's former team. And your 2022 NFL Week 7 Monday Night Football live game highlight commentary. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? 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 What is going on? Everybody, let's go down the line. Malone, Howard, from something. Shanique, Token Black Guy, sup, it's M. Panthers in the building. What's going on? Black Hood, Kai Brown, Big Fat Paulie, Big Blue Dog, Enthused Straw, Ant White, David, Easy Anderson, the KC Sports Nerd. What is going on? Shadow Blader, Black Hood, JJ, Lonnie, Schoolface Trey, Macho Time in the building, John, Dakari, Valorian, what is going on? What's going on? Oh, yeah, I need the link to the game. I got you right now. I done thought I was the lead attorney. I've been watching a shit ton of the lead attorney videos all doggone day. That brother's killing it. If y'all ain't already subscribed to the lead attorney, please go ahead. So that's dope ass brother, man. All right, let me get the stream for the game right now. All right, let me get that and drop that in the chat room. Watch the game. That was very fast. How did he get the link so fast? Because he's a criminal. I'm singing Eminem's old song. Why would I ever admit that I'm doing crime? But Julius, your boy Key, visuals in the building. Nashville, your boy Nick, Jeff's reviews in the house. Johnny P, Black Hood, what's going on? Said more push-ups today. Absolutely, we're gonna keep it rolling until the conclusion of the year. Halloween weekend is approaching, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday, I cannot recall how much push-ups we did. I think it was like 120. I think it was 120 or 125. I'm going to lean more towards 120. Top shotter, King Quest, Hazard, Derwin. What is going on? 3rd and 11 right now for Mac Daddy Jones. Can he use his legs? He's going to try. Got a blocker in front, but he ain't going nowhere. Take him down at the 22. Send out the punt unit. Send out the punt unit. Straight out the gate, we got a 3 and out. I said straight out the gate, 3 and out. Get the punt unit out here. Is that Devin Hester back there? No, the fuck it's not. I think it's Dante Pettis. But, time to turn off the doggone horn. We can get this going, ladies and gentlemen. The game has began. First quarter. If you're looking for the scoreboard, it is right here. And if you're looking for what today's workout is, it's the same as it's been moving forward. It is right here. Your push-up squats. I'm going to move over that counter to over here. So we have that as we navigate through.
Fresh hot ale. Fresh hot ale.
Here, Aaron. Stop pooping, Aaron. Oh, Lord in heaven. Stop pooping. Stop pooping. Oh, Lord. Aaron, stop pooping. Would you stop pooping, Aaron? Stop that. Thank the Lord. Aaron kept pooping. What's wrong with him? Heartburn, indigestion, diarrhea. What's going on with Aaron? Keep taking shits. But if you're looking for the workout, it is right here. We got our push-ups and our squats right here, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to keep count throughout the doggone day. We got the squat cam. We got the push-up cam. Make sure you hit the floor if you can. If you can't, hit the wall. But just make sure you don't look like shit. Damn Rudy, put 2 on it. Said making dog flip. Wait, you making a dog flip Making a dog flick, who I hate more, Maddox or O'Donnell? It would definitely be O'Donnell. O'Donnell lost us a Super Bowl. Maddox didn't get us there. And if Maddox didn't get hurt, we don't see Big Ben in 2004 and go undefeated until we ran into Spygate Patriots and took that L in the AFC Championship. So I don't have any hate for Tommy Maddox, but for Neil O'Donnell, if I see that man on the street, it's on sight. Toxic Falcons in the building, put 5 on it. Said December 4th, we smoking on that Steelers pack. Falcons, rise up. We shall see. We shall see. It's Macho Time. Put 2 on. Said Ryan is hurt, and as bad as it sounds, I love it. God damn. That man said, I am a Colts fan first. To hell with the player safety. I did see that they did say that Matt Ryan's arm is shot. So that's a bit concerning moving forward, but it's a high plausible it's a plausible situation that this could mess around and be his last hurrah. Perhaps that is the unfortunate situation. David Box in the building said, cheers. We shall take a cheers. Let me lower this thingamabob a little bit so we can see the Hold My Nuggets in the background. Don't want to make it too bright. Let's get this on one solid. No, we can keep it moving. Why not? It'll pop in and out of focus, whatever the case may be. But what are we sipping on today? That is the question, and we're going to carry on from yesterday. Of course, we're not going to be drinking no doggone wine, but we do have this lowly Smirnoff watermelon that is right here that I received from, I said it was Sister Adonis. It was actually, well, I said it was Homegirl Adonis, but I actually got it from Sister Adonis. So pick that up, and I'm fixing to drink that tonight. Drop that in some ice. And if you are of age, grab yourself a beverage. If you're not feeling like drinking, not a problem. Get yourself some water. But we have a little bit of a Smirnoff that we can sip on today. It is 2nd and 6, ladies and gentlemen. Can Justin Fields put together a drive against the Lally Low? But before we even get into this particular drive, I need to see it in the comment section. Who we got winning, ladies and gentlemen? Who do we have winning? The Lally Low, the New England Patriots, or the Cubbies, the Chicago Bears? Let me know who you guys got. Who is winning this game, ladies and gentlemen? Chicago Bears, New England Patriots. And to kick off the doggone stream, cheers to you. It's like drinking water. Flavored water, that is. Adrian put 5 on it. Said, is a gay quadriplegic considered a fruit or a vegetable? Well, that is a very, very good question. I would lean more towards the fruit because they may not be able to utilize their limbs for obvious reasons. However, the quadriplegic doesn't necessarily mean that they don't have any cognitive ability. So if you were the vegetable, you would be unable to utilize any sort of cognitive, things there. And there are quadriplegics who compete in several different things. So I would say that they would be considered just a fruit. Damn Rudy, put 2 on. Said Henry got a good one fresh off the press for you. What you mean by that? What do you mean by that? So Damn Rudy and Henry have been in close contact to discuss sus things to share with us. Why is that? Ramen said, did I play football? Yes, I did. For 6 years, I played organized football, high school, and 2 years of college. My groundbreaking set, because who cares about high school? But my groundbreaking stats in college, listen, and this may shock you because I know you're going to be like, why didn't he go to the league? Listen, let me tell you something right now. Life went in a different direction. There's a whole lot of people who get on social media and they talk about, man, back in the day, I was a beast. No. Let me tell you something. I was a real beast, all right? I was a real beast. I was in newspapers. All right, I'm on the front page news. I'm on national television. I'm ranked. I could have went to the draft if I wanted to. I said no. You want to know what I did in college? I was eating. 2 seasons, 4 catches, 34 yards, 3 first downs. Holla at your boy. Stop playing with me. I moved chains. They used to call me young slavery. I shouldn't have did that. I went too far. I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have said that. That ain't right. The ancestors not going to feel good about that. I shouldn't have said that at all. I'll take that back. Is it too late to renege it? Can I renege? Is there any reneging? Can I take that? I move chains 3 times. Good Lord, what is going on with the hands for Chicago? Is it raining in New England right now? I see dimmed light. I don't see rain. Why are people's hands being used for decoration right now? Help me understand what's going on out in New England. What's going on in Gillette? Apparently, no hands is all you can get, because why can't people hold on to the football? We got dropped footballs. We got fumbles on tosses. This is a terrible start to a doggone game, man. What is going on? Little bit of fog. I don't see rain. I see fog, and that's probably due to the pyrotechnics. A little bit of pyro being set off. Ooh, David Montgomery Burns, take it across the 25. But yes, if you wanted to see my my numbers, whopping 4 catches for 34 yards. I was moving chains on 3 different occasions. That was pretty much it in 2 years. And I said, you know what? Oh, this ain't gonna happen for me. Robin said, make a video on my high school / college career. I might have to. I have to find it. I might have to. I have said in the past, if I'm able to get my hands on the tape, I'll definitely do it. Dan Rudy Patuan said, in-laws wearing diapers and face masks, Tarzan time. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? 42-yard field goal right now for the Chicago Bears. The boot is through the upright, and it is good. We've got points, ladies and gentlemen. Chicago Bears opening drive for them. Go down the field, get themselves 3 points. Jeffrey, put 5 on it, said, did I really play against Gus Edwards in high school? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And he had a good shoulder for me. And when I say run over in the commentary, really, I mean, it wasn't necessarily one of those sort of situations where it's more like he endured the crashing tackle between myself and my teammate. It wasn't necessarily like man's lowered the shoulder and then bam, I'm now went from face up to on the floor. That wasn't that kind of situation. But I feel like if I were to say just, you get run over, more shock value that's attached to it, but whatever the case may be. Touchdown. Did not happen, but it was a field goal. So we got to push the floor, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 10 push-ups straight out the gate and also 10 squats. We got to hit the floor for the first time today. So I would encourage you to go and hit the floor as well. It's not anything that's too strenuous. It's not a situation in which, you're extremely, tiring yourself out throughout the entire night. As long as it's not a shootout, you won't be having to hit the floor too doggone often. And on top of that, if it's not a battle of Butterfingers, you won't have that kind of situation as well. So we've got 10 push-ups. We've got 10 squats. Let's get it going. Hit the floor. And we got the squat cam. Can't forget about the doggone squat cam. No, I am not wearing socks. Because why would I do all that? All right. We've got 10 on the counter. We've got 10 on the counter. Let's get that updated right there. All right. Got 10 on the counter. Okay. Oh, Macho said, I'm illegally watching your game. The game is ahead on your stream. Really? Well, the more you know. Captain Espanol said, socks or no socks in bed. It varies, really. It varies, really. If it's cold, I would go no, if it's cold, I would go socks. But oftentimes, it's no socks than socks. 1205 for life. Put 2 on, said, did I hear James Robinson got traded? Whoa, really? He got traded from Jacksonville? Seriously? I didn't know this. Where did he get? He got traded to the Jets. Perfect fit. Perfect fit. They just lost Breece Hall. Bring in James Robinson. You've now got you got your trio back. That's perfect for him. That's perfect for him as long as they utilize him. But because I believe he's more of a volume back. He needs to have the football in his hand. Can't just use the man in a rotation. They drafted Travis Etienne as if fucking, Robinson was some goddamn scrub. So I didn't quite understand that one. Eric the Fan, for 5 on, said, there's an anime and manga called Kagan Ashura. It's the personification of Black Air Force energy, demon time. Plus the soundtrack is fire. Perhaps I might end up having to look into that. So who knows? Maybe I may watch, maybe I won't. Who knows? But give it time. Damn Rudy, put 2 on, said, pardon me, got on black Air Forces and church socks. What? Black Air Forces and church socks. What is on your mind? Like, are you trying to get to heaven or send somebody to hell? I need to understand why that was the choice of combination. The only thing that's probably more dangerous is black Air Forces and white tube socks. But to have on church socks and Air Forces, what's on your mind? I think we need to send law enforcement to your front door just to monitor what you got going on. Put this man in the bingo book. Put that man on America's Most Wanted, because I need to know what's going through your mind. Like, you've got a peaceful kind of aggression that's going on over there. Why is that? Oh, wow, Mac Jones couldn't avoid, but I think they're going to get him on I think they might get Chicago on a face mask. I'm not too sure if it might be a hold or if it's going to be a face mask. Let's see over here. Kyle Donovan, put 5 on, said, Jags trade Robinson for nothing. Typical Jags. I hope they get curb stomped by Denver and London. I'll tell you something right now. Oh, it's about to be a hold. But let me tell you something right now about that game out there in London. Now, granted, there's no home field advantage. Both these teams, there really is no home field advantage, really. But Jacksonville should win this game, but I would not be surprised if Denver was to fucking go out there and explode, because after the first 3 weeks of the season, Doug Peterson's Jags have just looked absolutely confused out there. Like I said at the beginning of the year, it's a matter of playing 4 quarters. They fall and suffer from the same shit that Dan Campbell's Lions do. You're literally right here. It's this much that causes you the game, but they can't get over the hump of this much for whatever reason, and it's very, very depressing for them. MLK put 5 on it. Said, do I think social media has exposed wrestlers nowadays for having thin skin instead of thick skin, especially in AEW? Absolutely. I think social media has ruined a lot of things, because before, a lot of these wrestlers, the only time in which, and really sports, people, public figures, period, the only time in which you would ever find yourself in a situation facing, critique was at the place of work, at your place, of service. That was really the only place in which you were to have to deal with, criticism, head on. However, now with social media, you have individuals on a daily basis, whether it's in your comment sections, whether it's in your DMs, whether it's your email, motherfuckers just want to be able to contact you, so they're going to go above and beyond to tell you how they feel about you. Like, for example, people will be in the comment section of you posting, oh man, my grandmother just died, very tough time for me. There'll be people who just show, I don't give a fuck. Granny's her body not even cold yet. Shorty just died. You, for what? For own reason. Why would you post it on social media immediately? Oh my God. Okay. People who want to put their whole life out there, that never made sense to me. But Granny not even cold yet. People are, man, I don't give a fuck. Why couldn't you, pick up the win this Thursday? You bitching and moaning. You losing too much. You should be like, people, they don't care. So the problem is, oftentimes, the performer or the the public figure, they'll take all of that to heart. Why? Because there's somebody who didn't necessarily, they were never coached on how to deal with appreciation, adulation, things of that nature. So they get high on the highs. The problem with that is, you get too high on the highs, guess what? You're going to get low on the lows. So when somebody got something to say about you, now you in immediate fight back mode. I got to go. I got to do all this. If you do it while you're still in character and it can better, what it is that you're doing on television, then it works. But if you really being emotionally fucking moved by what somebody is right at that point, now you've got a problem. So I wouldn't necessarily say, no, actually I would say they have been exposed, because never before have you seen, individuals damn near spill their guts on a daily basis on socials. Like, for example, somebody like Natalia, where I think it was during the pandemic when somebody had put out a post talking about, let's rank, the women's wrestling. I think it was with the dollars. So it was like the same sort of, they'll put $1. They have 3 different tiers or 5 different tiers. Tier 1 is worth $5 for each wrestler. Tier 2 is 4. Tier 3 is 3. Tier 4 is 2, and then tier 5 is 1, and they had her listed as 1. She went on a Twitter rant talking about, oh, well, I've been training for X amount of years. My father and my uncle, we didn't go through this for me to be worth $1. Like, at this point, you can tell these are individuals who never had to deal with something like, so they internalize damn near everything. So since that's the case, that's what it leads to. But I would definitely agree with you. They have been exposed by that. And the people, they don't care, because there's some people who just get off by being able to troll on a daily basis. So that exists. That definitely exists. Honcho, put 10 on it. Said, how am I feeling about Pittsburgh next week against the Eagles? I'm confident, because the Eagles are undefeated. They're at the top of the league. And for whatever reason, whenever it's a team that Pittsburgh should get obliterated by or have no business being in a game with, Mike Tomlin has his team relatively prepared. It's just a matter of staying consistent. Because if you watch, like, for example, when the Bills destroyed the Steelers a few weeks back, through 20 minutes of that game, Pittsburgh was in good standing. They simply couldn't finish. Offensively, they went down the field. They simply couldn't find the end zone. Small intangibles, whether it was toes being in bounds and stuff like that, led to their downfall. And, of course, defensively, they couldn't make a single play. However, whenever it's a game that is a situation in which Pittsburgh is, for all intents and purposes, a double-figure, double-digit underdog or something like that, I expect Mike Tomlin to have his team, relatively prepared. So I'm actually not even concerned. I'd feel much more concerned if it's like a Pittsburgh versus the Bears, or Pittsburgh versus the Lions, or Pittsburgh versus the Panthers, rather than seeing, oh man, if they played against the Cowboys, the damn Eagles, the Chiefs, anything like. I'll sit there. I'm like, man, I'm fine. On top of that, I'm also not one of those fans who, sit around all day and allow my emotions to be skewed by a play of an external team outside of myself. I play the role of a fan. I simply watch. I'm not gonna, my week is ruined. They lost. I'll never be one of those individuals. But yeah, I feel confident. Time for some drama. Said, yo, Adonis, up. Bro, you never completed the answer to my question on May. I react to your video. Oh yeah, go ahead. As long as you let the people know, who you're reacting to, then by all means go ahead and do so. MLK said Chris Jericho apparently gets triggered when you mention a botch on social media. I would be somewhat bothered as well, because it gets to a point now where people are watching the match less for the match and the storytelling, and they're watching more for the botches. So because if you post a botch, you can go viral. So like, for example, Botchamania, no disrespect to, Matthew and everybody else with their team, but they kind of made it popularized to hate on wrestlers when things go awry, because it's relative. It's not necessarily, I want to say, choreographed per se, through and through, because there are, free-flowing spots, and then ultimately, no, I should say there's free-flowing in the match, and then they have their set spots and everything. But there are moments in which things can go wrong, and that's just natural. But they magnify that so much on social media now, where you make it seem as if there's been never motherfuckers who's ever botched. Like Bret Hart has never botched before. Like Razor Ramon has never botched before. Like Stone Cold, The Undertaker, The Rock, Ric Flair, Ricky Steamboat, Randy Savage, Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, Classy Freddie Blassie, Gorgeous George, Haystacks Calhoun, the Midnight Express, Rock and Roll Express. All of these guys, they've all botched before, but they make it seem as if everybody's got to be so perfect. That's probably why Jericho gets so goddamn pissed off. First down, as the Bears are moving down the field. So that's where I can understand the frustration, because it seems like they'll only call out things that's gone wrong. You're silent for things that are great and go well. You only got a microphone when things go wrong. At that point, now you're just nitpicking. That's why, they're not having a very good feeling. And ECW created the chant for you fucked up. Well, there it is. T Wolf put 5 on, said, played your commentary for my mom, and she said, get the phone away from me. I'm not trying to die of laughter. Really? I made your mother laugh. I appreciate that. Oh, good Lord. The Lolly Lule low defense getting carved up. Justin Fields is putting together quite a first quarter as Chicago's going down the field. However, none of this shit matters if they can't find the end zone. Do not get me wrong whatsoever. You can drive down the field. You can march down the field. You can, mosey on down the field. If you can't find the end zone, you're going to have a bad time. You're gonna have a bad time. Stone Cold said, you should do the CFL Grey Cup when it happens and see the difference in Canadian and American football. I have watched, highlights and stuff. I haven't watched the full game. Actually, no, I've watched. It had to be over a decade ago that I actually watched a full game of Canadian football. But, I haven't. I understand the motions. How you could be in a full sprint before the snap is called or whatever, but. You grow up watching the NFL is the highest level of football that there is. That's the league that everybody aspires to be a part of. So since that's the case, that's the highest level of football. That's probably what I would subscribe to. But I might just mess around, watch the Grey Cup, and see what's going on over there. 2nd and 2 right now inside the 15-yard line. Can Montgomery pick up the first down? Yes, he can. Oh no, he lost the football. Oh no, he didn't. He just kept running. I'll be damned. I thought man's lost the football. I guess not. He was able to stay alive. That's interesting. How didn't they tackle that man down? Scheffler tweeted, we might see Zappi and Jones play tonight at quarterback. Well, shades of Bill Walsh and the shades of Bill Walsh's 49ers in the 80s with Montana and Steve Young. Also, shades of the Tom Landry's Dallas Cowboys in the 70s between Roger Staubach and son of a bitch. What was Justin Fields finds the end zone? What was the quarterback's name? It was not Earl Morrall was on the Dolphins. Shit. It was Lord, he started in the greatest game. No, pardon me. He started in the Ice Bowl. What was his name? What was his name? Don't tell me. Touchdown Bears. Fuck. No, not Reeves. It wasn't Reeves. Reeves played receiver. Shit. What was the quarterback's name? Fuck. I'm drawing a blank. Bart Starr played for the Packers. The Cowboys quarterback in the Ice Bowl. Fuck. No, LaMonica played for the Raiders. Shit. No, Danny White played in the 80s. Son of a bitch. I forget Troy Aikman played in the 90s. God damn it. What was his name? I forget. But we've got a touchdown. We've got to hit the floor. New England's defense is absolutely asleep right now. They are not playing good football at all whatsoever as Justin Fields goes down the field and finds the end zone with his legs. Don Meredith, that's what the fuck it was. God damn it. Fucking Don Meredith. That's who it was. I had to Google it. I'm not going to say, oh, man, I knew what it was. It was that. No, it wasn't Don Meredith. Wait a minute. That was Don Meredith's last game. So who the fuck was? Wait a minute. Hold on now. It wasn't Don Meredith. Don Meredith just started in that game. So who the hell was the goddamn quarterback that they was rotating between? It couldn't have been Reeves. Reeves played receiver. It was in the Super Bowl season in 71. Who's the goddamn quarterbacks? Craig Morton. There we are. Goddamn Craig Morton. Fucking A. Come on now, Adonis. Part of the game is this. How the hell couldn't freaking figure that out? What's wrong with me? Fucking Craig Morton. Jeez Louise. I'm over here thinking of freaking Meredith. Goddamn Craig Morton. Don Meredith was on the Ice Bowl, but he actually retired. It was Craig. Was that motherfucker? Clint Longley. Oh, come on now. What are we doing? Nah, but Meredith played in the Ice Bowl. He wasn't going back and forth with everything. No, Reeves. Did Dan Reeves not play wide receiver? Did Dan Reeves not play wide receiver? No, he played running back. You can't go Dan Reeves. Dan Reeves played running back. He had nothing to do with that. And rest in peace to him. He died, I believe it was him and Don Shula that died at the top of the year. Very unfortunate passing. Dan Rudy Patuon said, got triple play powers, Cena wristbands, plus yo-yo. What does that mean? That is not the triple play powers. Honcho Pateno said, it's crazy. Right now, if the season ended, Hurts, Geno, Cousins would be the NFC starters with Daniel Jones as an alternate. Oh, you talking about the Pro Bowl? You talking about the Pro Bowl? That's interesting. I wouldn't necessarily go that far for the Pro Bowl quarterbacks in the NFC. I'd have to really sit here and think about it, but is what it is. Jamel said a 10 on. How do I feel about the James Robinson trade? I think the Jags are kind of stupid. I would not make that move if that was me, but evidently I'm not the one making the decisions. We got to hit the floor. We got 20 push-ups and squats because the Bears found the end zone on Justin Fields carrying it in himself from, I believe, 3 yards out. Let's hit the floor. All right, who's coming at that quarterback? Is it going to be Zappy? All right, we got ourselves up. We're up to 30. We are up to 30. Mac Jones trying to go down the field. Ah, damn, just missed him. Just missed him. Just missed him. Just missed him. But Anjo said, got that gut poking. Oh, no, it's just this. There's a very tight shirt. I wish I had a gut. Don't have one. What is my Halloween costume going to be? I'm dressed up as a faithful man. But Tora said the setup looking crispy, my guy. Keep it up. Hey, man, I appreciate you. Appreciate you. I figured, after all these years, got to start stepping some stuff up. So bought myself a mic. I might just start utilizing this mic for the commentary, actually, rather than the headset. Because I'm very animated when I'm recording, so it's actually a bit difficult to record the commentary if I'm gonna be moving. Like anytime I put somebody on the L train, my head is all over the place, so it'd be a little bit more difficult to record. But Mac Jones finally gets a first down for New England. But I figured I'd upgrade, a bunch of stuff, get an LED light. Although initially I've never really been a fan of LED lights, but when I went out to Houston, to the In the Clutch Studios, that is when I was introduced to different sort of ways that I can increase what the stream looks like. So I decided go ahead and increase, the aesthetic. Then throwing on, the Instagram handle, the subscribe. Now, if you guys haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do that. And then making it more interactive, adding in, a little bit of push-ups here, a little bit of push-ups right here, and squats that we could do a workout together during the stream, and then put the stream up on the screen as well. So there is that. Making it fun, making it immersive. But, oh, Lord, damn. A man getting carted off the field already. Game just started. Jeez Louise. At least there's no aircast. But I hope he's all right. Last play of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Last play of the first quarter coming up right here with the Bears leading 10-0 against the Lolly Lule Low. Mac Jones over the middle, got his man. Hunter Henry nearly drops the football, but he's able to get it right back as they march inside Chicago territory as we enter the second quarter. Ooh, somebody got that sign. Did you read what that sign said? Did you read what that sign said? That harlot, that white woman, had a sign that was signaling the return of Jones, but it had Jones' first name on the doggone sign. If somebody could say what the goddamn lyric, or I should say what was listed on the sign, we might just have to sing the sign together. Return of the Mac, it is. Return of the Mac, come on. Return of the Mac. Oh my God, I know that I'll be back. Here I am. What? It's the return of the Mac. As Mac Jones is back in the lineup for the first time in a few weeks, you gotta hit the music. Return of the Mac, 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 Mac. Mac attack. Mac attack. Mac attack. Mac attack. Return of the Mac. Return of the Mac. Mac Jones. Mac Jones. Mac Jones is back, ladies and gentlemen. Mac Jones is back. Play that in the commentary. Oh no. Patuan says state of the hot mic address. Well, things are not looking very things are not looking great right now. I'll say that much at this particular time. Allen Patuan said, what happens if somebody dies on the field? Well, if they die, you cart them off, put them inside of the ambulance. Of course, the game, continues. The show goes on. But very unfortunate way to try to continue said game, because with football, it's very, very difficult to postpone and then I guess resume at a later time. So if somebody were to die on the field, it'd be a very unfortunate situation. But I believe the game would mess around and continue. If they die, as Macho just wrote, if they die, well, they die. It would really suck, but think about it. Like, you put the person inside of the ambulance, and then at that point, you kind of just try to find a way to continue the game. If I'm not mistaken, somebody had died on the field before. Let me see. NFL player dies on field. Somebody died. Yep, Chuck Hughes. Did he die? He's the only player to die on the field during a game. Yep, Chuck Hughes. He died playing for the Detroit Lions on the field. Detroit actually retired his jersey. Yep, and on Wikipedia, on October 24th, 1971, the Lions hosted the Chicago Bears at Tiger Stadium. Well, interesting. It was against the Chicago Bears. Is that foreshadowing for tonight? I hope not. Late in the fourth quarter, with Detroit trailing 28-23, the Lions were driving into Chicago territory, and Hughes, who the entire game into the game as an injury replacement, caught a pass from quarterback Greg Landry for 32 yards and a first down. That's moving the chains. His last time alive was moving the chains. No, pardon me, it wasn't. Because 3 plays later, Landry threw a pass, and it was caught by Charlie Sanders, dropped near the end zone. Hughes was a decoy on the play and began running back to the huddle with 1:02 on the clock. Suddenly, he dropped to the turf, clutching his chest around the 20-yard line. Hughes collapsed near the Bears linebacker Dick Butkus, who saw him begin to convulse violently on the field. So this man fell right in front of Hall of Famer Dick Butkus. And he mentioned to the sideline frantically to get Hughes assistance. Both teams' doctors and trainers, along with the physician who happened to be attending the game, ran to Hughes to try to save him. An ambulance was called and arrived to take Hughes to Henry Ford Hospital, where he was pronounced dead at 5:34 that afternoon. He was 28 years old. The game was played to its conclusion in front of a now stunned, silent crowd in Tiger Stadium, with the Bears lead holding. The Lions awaited word of Hughes' condition after the game, and the players were informed once the word had broken that he was dead. Well, that is a very, very, very unfortunate situation. A postmortem examination revealed that Hughes was suffering from an undiagnosed advanced osteoporosis. One of the coronary arteries, his arteries was 75% blocked, and that he had a family history of heart disease. All right, that's a very unfortunate situation that was undiagnosed and everything, and then the man died on the field doing what he loved. And I'll say this to that brother. First and foremost, it's been 51 years. Round of applause for the ability to read. Round of applause for the ability to read. The statistic says black men are reading at a 4th grade level. I am not one of those, so I am not the statistic. Whatever the case may be, that's a very unfortunate situation. Man's died on the field. Died doing what he loved. And whenever something like that happens, although it's a very, 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 very unfortunate situation, I always try to find the silver lining. Of course, it's not necessarily a position where one can say I prepared for or whatever, but if you think about a way that you would want to go out, of course, if you're married, you got a wife, you got some children, you got family, you would hope that you would find a way to be able to communicate knowing that this is your final moments. But if there's any way that you'd want to die, that's how you want to go out. You want to go out in battle. You want to go out doing what it is that you love, and you want to go out, on the battlefield. So, like, for example, the Haitian artist who had passed a few weeks ago, Mika Ben, rest in peace, he was performing out there in Paris. He finished with his set. He's walking off the stage, and bam, heart attack, dies right there. Once I learned of the stuff, I'm like, damn, man's died. That fucking sucks. He's got a pregnant wife. He's got children and all this other stuff. But I'm like, wait a minute. He just finished performing in Paris in front of a sold-out fucking stadium, and that's how he went out. Listen, it's a very unfortunate situation. You didn't necessarily plan for it, but if there's a way to go out, that's how you want to go out. You want to go out, doing what it is that you love. So you can only, try to find a silver lining that exists over there. So there is that. Reggie Lewis died on the court. Yes, I believe that was the was he the one who died in college? Was he the one who died in college? I'll probably have to Google it. Was he the one who died in college? There was a guy who had died in college on the court. No, Reggie Lewis was the one who died. Oh yeah, he played for the Boston Celtics. Yeah, he died during a practice. I think there was a college player who died on the court. No, Len Bias died after the draft. He didn't die on the court. Joker, Banana Cream, said, love the channel, man. Been a fan for years. I appreciate that. Gerald put 2 on, said, Vince McMahon set the precedent. Henry the Ruler, oh Lord in heaven, put 10 on it. Said he's the predator of Elm Street. We need to call the police. Said, sup, Chiseled, got your truck out the shop, got tinted windows on it, black chrome rims, and LED lights underneath it. Really? Okay, you out here looking like a Latino. Next Monday, about to go crazy on these grown folks. What do you mean by that? Already got your costume, #legend. What do you mean you about to go crazy on the grown folks? Why would you? What do you mean by that? Like, what is your plan for Halloween? What are you trying to do, sir? I'm slightly concerned. I was about to, I was bigging you up on you, zooping up your vehicle, but now it sounds like you're trying to terrorize individuals. I'm not too sure how I should feel about that. Hands are just for decoration again. Damian son, or I should say South Park son of Satan, Damian Harris can't hold on to the goddamn football. Hands for decoration out there. Ryan Patuan said, sup, Chiseled? Sorry you're late. Happy Maniac Monday, or Manic Monday. Yes, indeed. Happy Monday. Macho put 2 on. Said, hot mic got hacked. My password was compromised. Golly, that's unfortunate to hear. Soto Mihit, is that how it's pronounced? Said, what's up? Love your content. I appreciate you. Oh, pass intercepted, one-hand pick. Oh, that's a beautiful catch right there. That's a beautiful interception right there. Oh, run the replay. Run the goddamn replay. Oh, somebody show Pittsburgh. That's how you catch picks. Oh, my God. What an interception there. Look at Belichick. What the fuck? The crowd is going to be cheering for Zappy even louder. You talk about yoink. That is a yoink. One hand took the football right into his goddamn hands. Briscoe with the pick to give Chicago the football right back. And look at Jones putting his motherfucking head back down. It might be time to Zappy. Chris says, what's the score? Man, I wish I had a clue. If I knew what the score was, I'd put it on the screen. If I knew what the score was, I would definitely put that on the screen. There's like, man, if only we knew what the score of this game was. Truly, even watching the broadcast, they don't even have the score on. Remember back in the 60s, the 70s? Hell, even in the 80s, whenever you would watch games, they would just flash the score occasionally throughout the game. Man, I really wish in 2022 there was a way to get the score up onto the screen, man. It is brutal. When I find out what the score is, believe you me, I will inform you guys what the score of this game is. It's on the screen! It's on the fucking screen! It's right here! It's right here! What's wrong with you? All your eyes for decoration, you can't see the goddamn score? You stupid fucker, you. You motherfucker, you. Are you kidding me? Golly, the score on the goddamn screen. You can't see the goddamn score? I'm legally blind. I cannot see P.O.P. Hold it down. That's you. That's you. You need a pair of glasses? Do you need a pair of glasses to see? Golly. Can't see a goddamn thing. You serious? What's the score? Big dummy. Honcho Pafavo and said, it's Zeppy time. Well, it could be, but one way or another, we got to hit the floor. That's a turnover, an interception. We've got 15 push-ups and squats. It's time. Hit the floor, ladies and gentlemen. We're going up to 45 for today. Can't forget the squat. Oh, shit, it ain't squat. Okay, there we go. Oh, Lord, they almost picked that one off. He almost picked that one off. Come on now. Man over here talking about he can't see the score.
Since you want to be a f***ing clown, I thought I should let you know the circus is 9 miles in the opposite direction.
That's how I feel about you. You clown. Goddamn clowns out here. Eddie Pafavon said, do we need to unleash Zapitos for the Lalilulelo? Maybe. Dropped interception again from the Lalilulelo. Ryan Patuan said, New England are yelling, help, police. Help, police. That's what's going on. Goddamn clowns. Madam Etienne over here looking for attention, talking about what's the score. You better stop it. What's the matter with you? He was some... Man, y'all asking for the score right now. I might just have to fucking... Nah. No. Sack. Sack. Down goes Justin Fields for whatever reason, trying to extend the play to go absolutely nowhere. He fumbles the football, but it goes out of bounds. You already know when it's a sack, we got to bust out 5. We about to get to a perfect 50. Time to hit the goddamn floor. I might have to go ahead and call Chris because people over here doing stupidity tonight. It's ridiculous. 5 push-ups, ladies and gentlemen. 5 push-ups and 5 squats. Go right into it. Five and 5. We are now up to 50, ladies and gentlemen. 5 and 5. We are now up to 50. I was hoping there wasn't going to be no fumble on that goddamn following play. Heard Matt Ryan's being benched for the rest of the season. I don't know about benched. I don't know about all benched. Henry Pafavon said, also, I got oil covered inside the truck. Whoa, what do you mean? Make it slippery. Hold on, wait. You got oil covered inside the truck to make it slippery. What do you mean by that? Oh, Lord, Bailey Zappi's entering the game. Marvin Gaye playing in man butter in the glove compartment. Stay indoors for Halloween. Whoa, what? Brother, what? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? You got oil on the inside of your truck. What do you mean by that? Huh? What do you mean by that? What's going on? Matter of fact, I might have to crawl into the frame. Hold on, give me a second. Because I think I need to crawl into the frame so we could discuss just what the hell was going on over here. This man said what? He's gonna do what? What, sir? What? What are you doing? You're gonna do what? Why? Why? What is the matter with you? Why? That's ludicrous. That is ludicrous. What's the matter with him? What's wrong with him? Here comes Zappy. Looking right, got his man. There's Stevenson, takes it to the 30. Ben put 5 on it, said, I got cursed out by my backup quarterback's dad. And wait a minute, he threatened with physical violence and didn't even know why. If you want, I can give the full story on Insta. Really? Good Lord. That sounds very, very unfortunate. Hazard put 2 on, said, yeah, Matt Ryan got benched. McAfee talked about it. Well, shit. Here comes Zappy. They're now at the 30. Looks like the Patriots offense moving with a whole different tempo. Yoshi said 50's all you got. Came down with a cold today. Oh, boy, Zappy's looking down the field. Got a man wide open. And it's caught, and he finds his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Myers. The Patriots find the end zone, and on Zappy's first drive, goes down the field, finds Jacoby Myers, and they've got a touchdown. Oh, man, all the people wearing Mac Jones jerseys cheering for Zappy. Oh, Lord. They took her job. They took his job. They took his job. Took her. Oh, they took his job. Did we just witness Mac Jones lose his job? They took his job. Oh, Lord, is Zappy the new Brady? You better stop it. You better stop it. He got a whole season to prove that. Oh, my. Ain't that some? He did underthrow him, though. Actually, no, he didn't necessarily underthrow him. Oh, they're going to try to see if he got in. Is he off? Yeah, he's off the floor. He is completely off the floor there. The knee. That's a touchdown. That is a touchdown. Oh, my word. Oh, this is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. And do we have a quarterback controversy in New England? Well, shit. Well, shit. Oh, Lord. Things are getting spicy in New England. And it's time to hit the floor as well, ladies and gentlemen. Is Mac Jones becoming Bledsoe? It's only been one drive. If Zappy throws 6 straight interceptions, are we still going to be having this conversation? Did Mac Jones start? Yes, he did. Marlowe said he took her job. They might have just took that man's job. Oh, Lord. They might have just took that man's job. Mac Jones got a whole lot of things going through his mind right now. All that man is thinking about is,
Yo! What the fuck, son? Yo! I'm just trying to work, son. Can I go?
that man is going through a whirlwind right now. He was just trying to do his job, and now he find himself on the sideline. Bill Belichick putting out the goddamn news by carrier pigeon. We've got a new man in New England. Mac Jones may have went to the Pro Bowl last year, but it appears that Bailey Zappi Dose is now the front man. Where is Big News Morgans when you need him?
Big news!
Big news. Big news. There is a new quarterback in New England. Mac Jones thought he was going to continue to be the starter.
You'll do nothing. You'll do fucking nothing. Not one of you will do nothing. Get the fuck out of here.
And now he on the sideline. Not having a good time right now. Man's got zapped. The only way he going to get into the game is he's under the influence. Under the influence of what?
You buy 14 grams of crack. Then you sell it.
Yeah, it's time to hit the floor though. We had a push. We had a touchdown, so we got to hit the floor for 20. Goddamn, we got to hit the floor for 20. Damn, Mac. Return of the Mac, just for the Mac to get sent the fuck back. Hit the floor. We got 20 push-ups and squats. Golly, man's lost his job. Golly, man's might have just lost his doggone job. Macho Patuan said Mac had his job and it's gone. Chevron for 5 said Zappy used Zap Cannon. It's super effective. Mac Jones has fainted. Devil's Advocate Patuan said Zappy hour. Mans is not having a good time right now. Fields is going to use his legs, picks up the first down and more. Gain of, I believe, 17 here. Henry Patuan said, y'all know Zappy, my step-third cousin? I hope not. I hope not. If that's the case, he's in danger. Eddie, for 5 said, what's your favorite clothing store of Matt Ryan? Oh, well, goddamn. What's your favorite clothing store of Matt Ryan and Mac Jones? Bench. Goddamn. Josh Patuan said, Chappelle Joyce. Chappelle voice. You've been zapped. Ah, shit. Fan, they moved down the field so doggone fast when Zappy got in the game. They moved down the field so fast. We are now, oh no, wait, actually, we are at 70. Yeah, they about to start selling out of Zappy jerseys right now after one drive. They're not even rolling. One drive, enough for everybody to be like, fuck Mac Jones. We rolling with Zappy. To midfield, go Chicago. Whoa. Julio said, let's welcome Mac Jones, the newest member of EBG. What do you mean by that, sir? Why would this signify that he's a member of EBG? All of a sudden, you on the bench, now you got to eat ass? Where is this coming from? What was going on the sidelines when you was playing, high school or college or semi-pro or Pop Warner football? When somebody not in the game, they got to eat ass? What part of the game is this? Pass ricocheted and intercepted. Picked off by the Patriots. Oh, my word. Look at the momentum just shifting. Interception. What is Justin Fields throwing? What is he throwing? A pick, a pick, a pick, a pick, interception, 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 a pick, a pick, a pick, a pick, interception, 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 a pick, turnover, Apple, turnover, a pick, interception, interception, interception. What was that? Gave the football to his ops. Come on now, where's Dr. Umar when you need him? He out here giving out gifts. Gifts. And
Donations. 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 Gifts. 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 More gifts. More gifts.
we got to hit the floor. More gifts. More gifts. We got 15. Oh, shit. Gifts and donations. Gifts and donations. Gifts and donations. Straight up gifts and donations. It's a giveaway out there. It's a giveaway out there. Golly. Zappy came in the game and all of a sudden the Chicago Bears started fucking themselves. Up the poop chute and also down the throat. What does Chicago call themselves now?
Who are you? Just call me Deep
They
Throat.
are not looking good. They are not looking good. New England now at midfield, ladies and gentlemen. Sebastian put 2 on it. Said, love your stuff. Oh, my God. What a catch. Jesus Christ. Man, the Patriots have done woke up. That man told them. Devontae Parker just whispered in Chicago's secondary ears, hold my nuggets, suck my dick. Are you kidding me? What a catch, bruh. Took that boy's soul. Sebastian put 2 on, said, love your stuff, Chiseled. When Pitt versus Miami come tomorrow. It's always been the same for the prime time. It's been the same for the last 6 years. It's coming on Tuesday. Vox, is that how I would say it? Vox in the building. Just became a new member. We love to see that. Henry put 2 on, said, Chisel, do you want some gun oil better than lotion? Do I want some gun oil? The hell does that mean? What does that mean? Damn Rudy put 2 on it. Said his TV remote's a good gag to quiet noise. It's too loud. What do you mean good gag? If you wanted to quiet the noise with a television remote, wouldn't you just turn down the volume? What do you mean by good gag? What do you mean by that? Damn Rudy, what do you mean by that? Hand off to Stevenson in the end zone. Touchdown. Patriots are now in front. The Patriots are now in front. 2 drives for Zappy, 2 touchdowns for Zappy. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. It's Zappy hour. Dark Hero put 2 on, said Zappy bringing a new type of energy to the offense. Oh, Lord in heaven. Aaron put 5 on and said, always appreciate you. This game seems unbearable as of now. A touchdown for the Lolly Lule Low. They take the lead. And there is the extra point. It's through the uprights and good. Oh, Lord. Interception brought to the turnover embassy and cashed in for points. And now New England leads. Oh, Mac Jones better put in an application. He better put in an application, ask for a trade deadline, and I believe exactly a week. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. And because of a touchdown, we got to hit the floor. We fixing to go over 100 push-ups in the first half, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to hit the floor because it appears that Bailey Zappi has taken Mac Jones' job and asked for Mac Jones.
Some of them going to sleep for God.
Get ready for the bench, brother. Get ready for the bench. Get ready for the bench. Man showed up, and Bailey Zappi was sitting there locked in like a laser, like.
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers.
He said we must stay focused, and he stayed focused. And now the job might just mess around and be his. Mac Jones had a comeback in his future, or I should say his present. He came back, and in his first 3 drives, ended in 2 3-and-outs and an interception, I believe. But what happened now? Shat the bed. I said, what did he do? Shat the bed. One more time. Straight up shat the goddamn bed. It's time to hit the floor. 20. All right. Good Lord, Zappi may have just took that man's job. We are over 100. Zappi is not having a good time. Or I should say, Mac Jones is not having a good time. Zappi's having an amazing time. Zappi's having an amazing time. Every touchdown drive, Mac Jones on the sideline like,
Congratulations! Oh my God.
I know he's sick right now. I know he's sick right now. I know that man is sick right now. You can't convince me otherwise. Desmond put 2 on, said, why do I call the Patriots Lolly Lulelo Metal Gear Solid 2? Metal Gear Solid 2. It's an inside joke. Henry put 2 on, said, Chiseled, you want some Stroke 29 lube? It's good as fuck. I'll pass on that. Sir, I'm not interested. 6 minutes left to go here in the first half. Fields is going to run. He's going to get to the 30, pick up about 5 or 6. Henry over here getting suspect. What is going on? Look like this is a McDonald country. No more Big Macs. Or I should say Burger King. No more Big Macs. It's Whopper country over here. No more Big Macs. We anti-McDonald's. Because Mac Daddy Jones is sat down. Sam said Little Mac. Hey, that's what's happening right now. Mans is getting sunned. Mac Jones is getting sunned. Homie got sat down. He got his ass sat the fuck down. They took his job. What? They took his job. They took his job. That's what's probably happening right now. Am I going to the Steelers-Eagles game? No. No, I am not. Under 5 minutes left to go here in the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, good crease there for Herbert. Able to pick up the first down to the 45. If Chicago plays their cards right, this could be the last drive of the first half, and they can cut their deficit down to 1 or possibly take the lead. Return of the Mac benchwoman. Shit. His last pass as a starter for the New England Patriots could mess around and be an interception. But this is all premature because the Patriots have won 2 consecutive games with Zappe at the helm. And now they have the lead on Monday Night Football. But one way or another, there's still a bunch of time in this game. Things can go awry. It's not a guarantee that Zappe has the job just yet. Fields over the middle, got his man. First down again across the 40, 3:44 on the clock as Chicago continues to drive. Damn Rudy Patuon said, need your insight on my previous donor. What do you mean? You would talk about the television remote? Fam, I don't understand why, a TV remote, to put in mouths. I don't understand what you mean by that. With television, remote good to put in mouth. Last time, if I'm not mistaken, you had just asked me previously if it works as a good gag to quiet noises. I think what you should do is just lower the volume. I'm not too sure why you would want to put a television remote in somebody's mouth. I don't understand what you mean by that, sir. There's under no circumstance should you ever have to put a television remote in somebody's mouth. That's confusing me. So I'm not quite sure why you continue to allude to that. Why would you want to put a remote in somebody's mouth? It serves no purpose there. Here we go. 2:45 on the clock here, ladies and gentlemen. 2:45 here on the clock. Mac Jones got the Chris Hansen special. Why don't you just have a seat right here? Here we go. Chicago still driving down the field. Now at the 34-yard line. 2nd and 5. Oh, boy, Justin Fields, get rid of the football. Get rid of the football. Get rid of the football. Oh, he ran out of bounds. There was no actual contact. Well, I should say he got back to the line of scrimmage, so no sack, no sack. Kenny Mack just became a member. Welcome, 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 welcome. Where's the cops when you need one? Third and 5, 2:14 on the clock, and I'm pretty sure we about to see a timeout. I think we about to see a timeout. I'm not too sure because the clock done stopped. Oh, well, there it is. Timeout from New England. Doug put 2 on it. Said, thoughts on the Jets trade for James Robinson. I like it. I like it a lot. It's a very good trade for them. Let me see what they gave up, actually. Actually, does it matter? Because they lost Breece Hall for the season. So picking up James Robinson actually is a good look, and it's a good pickup. Henry put 2 on. Said, when y'all finna cover over. Wait. When y'all finna come over. Wait, you said cover over. I'd hope you didn't mean come over. And you said you're bored and you got oil. I'm not too sure. Fam, Henry and Rudy, they got a weird tag teaming thing going on right here, man. I'm not too sure. It's like they're the tag team champions of being sus. Here we go. 3rd and 5 right now for Justin Fields. He's going to keep the football himself. Can he pick up the first down? Yes, he can. And he gets out of bounds with 2:09 on the clock. Oh, good Lord. Pettis is getting fucked up right now. What is going on with him? Justin Fields able to run to pick up the first down here. 9 said, where's the flashlight? Well, it's right here. I done used the flashlight so many times on these goddamn brothers. The FBI is damn near wondering why they had to pull out the damn flash so many times. It's ludicrous out here. A 6th-round conditional is all that they got for Robinson? Really? Wow. That's crazy. I did not know that. I did not know that. What? Dude, that man is getting the Jordan Howard treatment, bruh. I don't understand. He went over 1,000 yards his rookie season. They didn't feed him as much in his second season, but he still had 8 touchdowns. And then in his third, he kind of like he was getting the football, but not as much because they were splitting between him and Travis Etienne. And they pretty much just gave the job to Etienne. And then you just trade this man away for nothing? Wow. That's wild. And then he tore his ACL last year. No, he tore his Achilles. Wow. That's brutal, man. I'll never understand. Who else got treated like that? Philip Lindsay as well. Henry put 2 on it. Said, I ain't sus. I got Sarah J DVDs, magazines, and posters. I don't think that changes, you know, the operation and the day-by-day, you know, navigation through being super sus. Whose credit card did you steal? What you mean by? Yeah, David wondering right now, like why Henry being so super? What is going on? What is going on? What kind of page just followed me? Oh, all right. That's kind of weird. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Oh, hello there, sister. Who is this? Delicious. Damn Rudy put 2 on, said new mood, got on the Watson jersey and manhandle. Whoa, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? That man is being what you put on the Deshaun Watson jersey. What do you mean by that? I would hope nobody's inside of your crib. What is going on? People being way too suspect right now. One way or another, Chicago will receive the football at the beginning of the second half. So I would hope that this ain't no, I should say, in their case, they're going to hope here for a 2-for-1 situation, get a score at the end of the half and open up the second half with a score. So let's see right here. Oh, there's Herbert. He got a chance. That's a touchdown. Chicago. Hell of a job by Fields on the pump. And he got lit the fuck up, apparently, because he's down on a knee. Touchdown for Khalil Herbert right into the end zone for the score. Look at Justin Fields' pump right here to make sure that he gets, you know, first, that was a terrible looking throw, but my God, he was able to get it out there, and he got tattooed. Fields got tattooed, bruh. Golly. He got tattooed, but it worked in their favor. They got a touchdown. Yeah, you know what's funny? That actually, you know, for the old school standard, that wouldn't be roughing the passer. But in this generation, that should be roughing the passer. But he gets the Cam Newton treatment. It's fucking crazy. Here come the Chicago Bears. And there's the extra point through the uprights, and it's good. The Bears are back in front. They lead by 3, ladies and gentlemen. They lead by 3. And we've got 20 push-ups to come. Justin going to die on the field. Y'all better stop it. We just talked about somebody who died on the field. We don't need to be speaking that into existence. Oh, Lord. Justin Fields' body is fucked up right now. That man body in pain. All kinds of pain. Somebody protect him. He is not having a good time right now on that field, regardless of the fact that they scored a touchdown and regained the lead. He's not having a good time. Justin Fields is on the ground like,
What's wrong, okay?
When I came down, I'm trying to make you understand what I'm saying.
we got 20, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the floor. All right. We are now at 125. All right. Fields got tattooed. Indeed, he did. Optimist, 2. Put 2 on it. Said, thoughts on Fields so far throughout the season. Piss poor, atrocious. Does not look the best. He needs help. Offensive line, that is. 144 on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Zappy down the field, got his man there at the 40. King said you always thought it was a soundbite until you saw the video. You fucked up. Well, damn, there it is. Chevron, put 10 on it. Said, why do you think black quarterbacks haven't been getting the same penalties for roughing the passer as others? Fields, Jackson, Newton, they be getting pummeled, but no flags. But they touch Brady and flags come out. I think it's because of that notion of being a mobile quarterback. Because somebody like I'm not one to, oh, Jesus, they lost the football. Chicago football. But somebody like Russell Wilson here and there will, when he was in tail end of Seattle, he would get calls here and there, but it was never really consistent. But Mahomes, regardless of the fact that certain individuals, mulattoes, they mess around and get calls, but I don't count mulattoes. But let's see here. Black QB. Vic never really got calls. Newton didn't really get calls. Lamar, obviously not. And then even now with Fields, Jacoby Brissett hasn't really played enough to mess around and get those calls. It's a matter of being, considered mobile, things like that. Big Ben didn't get those calls either. Big Ben rarely, mess around and got them roughing the passer calls like that. They would let son get fucked up because they look at you at I don't want to say you have to bitch to the referees to get those kinds of calls, but it varies. It really varies by player, and that's a problem. That's a problem. But Butterfingers. We're going to have to hit the floor here. Donovan McNabb, I would have to remember back because I really can't recall whether he got, consistent calls or not. Because I can't recall. Craig Pafavon said there's 3 QBs going to therapy after this season for trash O-lines. Fields, Burrow, and Ryan with Andrew Luck as the therapist. You forgot about another person. Carson Wentz. Even if he don't play another down for the remainder of the year, he going to be right there in the chair with him. Honcho, put 10 on it, said Zappy is Mr. Steal Your Girl because he negated the return of the Mac and took that man's prized possession, his starting position. You're goddamn right. Chevron, put 10 on it, said Jesus Christ, they have the Broncos in another primetime game, and this time in London. They're going to set the NFL back internationally another 20 years. All in, put 20 on, put 2 on. Said, isn't mulatto a slur? I don't know if it's considered a slur, but I'll say mulatto. The fuck the mixed people going to do? We don't want you to call us that. Man, eat a dick. But time to hit the floor. We have a sack on top of a turnover. That is 20. Hit the floor. Shit, I'm still he. There we are. They got him again. No, they didn't. I forgot how much I did, but he was able to escape the sack. We're going to stay at 20. What a play by Fields, huh? What a play by Fields. Able to escape. El Chapo challenge. We're up to 145, ladies and gentlemen. Up to 145. And for those of you who are not pushing the floor, Why?
What's wrong? Where's your strength? Where is your pride?
31 seconds left to go here in the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Chicago Bears leading by 3. Just got the football back. Justin Fields on the move. He lost the ball. Gets it back. Oh, wait a minute. Are they going to count this as a sack or just a regular fumble recovery? Are they going to count this one as a sack? I think he just dropped it. Yeah, it wasn't a forced fumble. He just fumbled the football. Does that constitute as a sack? I'm very confused. Hell, one way or another, I'm going to count it. I got 5 push-ups coming. I'm going to count it. I'm going to count it. I got 5 more. Why even speculate on it? I'm going to count it. He self-fumbled the football, but I'm going to count it. That's 5. Jesus Christ. They just picked up a huge first down just to go out there and go backwards. Justin Fields has the highest sack rate over the first 16 career starts since David Carr in 2002, and he got lit the fuck up his whole career. Fields going to use his legs again, going to carry it inside the 30. Timeout, timeout, timeout. Good job. Use your timeouts. 12:05 for life. A 5 on and said, what I'm hearing about Rhea Ripley power slamming Luke Gallows. What do you mean by that? Oh, Lord. If she slammed Luke Gallows, that's going to enrage me. Because at what point are we going to let the dudes fucking attack the women, bruh? You can't keep abusing motherfuckers on a week-by-week basis and you never meet your just desserts. That don't make sense. Somebody suplex her ass, bruh. That's crazy. Look at the strength of the ladies. Oh, so you mean to tell me there's some invisible fucking barrier we can't strike back because it's a whammy? Well, are you crazy? Hit that harlot with a sledgehammer. 3rd and 16. Oh, damn. Patriots done call timeout. I might as well hit the floor right now. All right. We are now at 50. 150 flat. We've already done today more push-ups than we did yesterday, and it's only been one half of football. 3rd and 16. 19 seconds left here in the first half. There is Fields. Trying to extend the play. Just throw it away. Oh, he's got his man. He's got Mooney. First down. First down. What a way to extend the play there for Justin Fields. Picks up a first down here. Now they got a little bit of leverage. Good catch by Mooney right there. Got 3 feet down. It was really only 2. You can't have an additional foot. Here come the Mandingo Warriors. Yes, we can. Damn, Rudy Patuan said, Henry got Marvin Gaye. I got Salt and Pepper. Push it. What do you mean by that, sir? So what kind of tag team champions are you guys? Chevron Patuan said, Brandon Staley watching, taking notes on how to use a timeout. I would hope so. Fields going to take a shot towards the end zone. Oh, he's trying to extend it using his legs. Throws it away, and there's laundry on the field. Oh, they got a defensive holding. Oh, wow, look at big-ass Vince Wilfork back there. I bet they're celebrating a Super Bowl team. Maybe anniversary of no, it can't be the anniversary of the no. Yeah, maybe the 2003 or 2014. I think maybe the 2014. Macho Patuan said, what's my favorite kind of tacos? My favorite kind of tacos. Asada. Probably asada. Field goal through the upright and good. Chicago goes into the break leading by 6, 20-14. Chicago's got 20 points at halftime. Who the hell would have seen that coming? Not me. Not me. Oh, he's getting introduced into the Patriots Hall of Fame? Well, I'll be damned. Whoa, Robbie said field goal or go for it. Why would you ever go for it there? You got to take the points. Why would you go for it there? That's foolish. You going into half. It's not like you're in a desperate sort of situation. You kick the field goal. Why would you go for it there? You wouldn't even do that in Madden. It's kind of foolish. Ben said, feel free to read it. Oh, you sent it on Instagram? Okay. But we got 10. We got 10. Oh, Berea Taco's pretty good too. But we got 10 push-ups coming. But yeah, my favorite. Wow, this man Chef done said, Chief, pardon me, said his favorite tacos are vagina tacos. This man likes to eat people. Man likes to eat people. He's the heterosexual Jeffrey Dahmer. He said, "Oh no, I'm not performing cunnilingus when you're alive. I want to consume your vagina. I'm not performing cunnilingus. I am here to murder you." What is going on? That man the type to walk into the crib, and if he sees a
dancing feet with that lower body, it's unbelievable. Look at the body. Look at that bubble butt. Thighs. I mean, they're power generators, right?
He gonna turn into Rick Ross. I'ma eat it. That's gonna be you. That's gonna be you. Just when you thought you was getting into the gates of heaven. Yes, I did! Nasty bitch. What's wrong with him? Somebody purify him. We don't got the solar flare, but we got the. We had a field goal. It's time to hit the floor. 10 push-ups, 10 squats. Let's get it. Ten. Well, if Reich said that they're benching Matt Ryan due to the injury, I don't want to necessarily say it's a matter of him being benched due to play. So whatever the case may be. We've now reached 160 on the push-ups. And we are at halftime, ladies and gentlemen, with the Lolly Lule Low trailing 20-14. As for Ben, I'm going to go and check out that story. Matter of fact, let me take a look right now before I go about my business. Let me see here. Oh, damn. Mac Jones hit a goddamn defensive lineman in the balls. Maybe that's why he got benched. Let's see here. Utah. Let's see. Good God. Okay, so here's the message from Ben on how he almost got beat up by his backup youth quarterbacks. I believe you said it was his father. Did you say it was his father? Backup quarterback, the father. Yes, you said the backup QB's dad threatened with physical violence. So, as you know, I'm a football coach for a group of 13 to 16-year-olds. We have a parent who is a classic Karen whose child can never do any wrong. I have a habit of cursing with the kids in a fond way, pardon me. The way the really chill uncle/aunt/cousin does. I never do it out of malice, as I know how that feels and how I would never wish to do that to another person, especially someone younger than me. I like the kid a lot. Really fun kid, high-spirited, and real competitive player. Just not that good. So tonight, I don't know what I did, but at the end of practice, he comes over and just starts screaming at me about how I'm a horrible coach and how I am an idiotic, immature, and horrible person. How does he want me to talk to his kid or him ever again? Even said that he would be waiting for me in the parking lot. All this other shit about how he would fight me and all this. And now I am quite large in weight, being about 290 pounds. This motherfucker at least 400, 500 pounds. I'll tell you something right now. Okay, Ben? I'll tell you something right now. If he pulls up on you and he got a problem, kick that man in his ACL, I promise you he'll never recover. His son won't be able to see the field because he's going to be helping his father take a shower. If you 400, 500 pounds and you want to pick a fight, understand your ACL is the easiest goddamn target. Kick a motherfucker in their knee, they will never try to battle you once more. Yes, he's coaching Pop Warner. If he tries you, kick him in the knee. That's all I got to say about that. Hey, man, we got 750 likes. Pardon me, we got 750 viewers. We only got 310 likes. Hit the goddamn like button. What's wrong with y'all? I'm going on break until we get over 600 likes. Come on, man. What we doing? Get that likes up. Well, it's the second half. Somehow we still only sitting at 482 likes. Ain't we say to get the goddamn likes up? Hit that like button! The Patriots are still trailing by 6 as we enter the second. Somebody's helmet just went flying. What is going on? Somebody's helmet just went flying off. What is going on? Sir Fernando said you were the 482nd like. I would like for somebody to be the 600th like. Matt Ryan benched for the remainder of the season due to the injury is what they said there. But if that was the case, why would they just not say he's out for the season? That's what's very confusing. Because you can't just mess around and bench somebody for the whole year, despite the fact that, you know, if they're healthy to play, then that's kind of bizarre. I wouldn't necessarily say the man is, you know, completely out for the year. I don't think that's what the case is. But he is dealing with an injury, so we'll see there. But very, very unfortunate situation. Macho Tom Batoon said, tell the truth, you was taking the shit home. I actually never left from this seat. I never left from this seat. I should have went and grabbed something to eat, but it is what it is. Sir said, I love the Ice Pass remix from Crystal version. Yes, indeed. I enjoy it as well. Good Lord, what the fuck kind of throw is that from Justin Fields? They about to have a 3-and-out right here. Unless, of course, he uses his legs to move the football. Jay said, just imagine the Titans as a team who fuck up your season. Well, Aaron says, does anybody know whose email? You talking about Mac Jones' email, Bailey Zappi's email? My email is chiseledAdonis@gmail.com. It's not that difficult to figure out. So it is there right there, chiseledAdonis@gmail.com. But on third down here tonight, the Chicago Bears are 6 of 9 on third down. Can they? Well, he just dropped the football. He's going to try to use his legs. Can Justin Fields outrun a man? And he is going to pick up the first down. It seems like unless he has to run, they can't move the ball. So it's a very intriguing situation right now for Justin Fields. He is not in the most favorable position here. I don't understand how the hell he just messed around and dropped the goddamn, snap, but here we are. Whoa, 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 whoa. Fonding foreskin. What do you mean by that? King James said fonding. What do you mean by that? What is going on? Spades or dominoes. Fun fact, never played spades in my life. Dominoes would have to be the go-to. But for all intents and purposes, I can play dominoes, but for whatever reason, I'm not one of them motherfuckers who dominate in dominoes. Like, there's some people who sit down and they never fucking get off the goddamn table. I'll win a game here or whatever, but I ain't going on no fucking consistent streaks. I ain't never been one of them, hey, man, we got to play. Yeah, they got dominoes. I got to play. Maybe it's not. I ain't one of them individuals over there. But whatever the case is, it's always a very fun game. But I'd go dominoes. I'd go dominoes. I would love to have and I want to have this, down the line. All of my friends, maybe once a month, once a quarter or whatever. Everybody get together. You smoking cigars, playing some dominoes, having yourself a game night, things of that nature. Oh boy, Herbert just tried a disrespectful stiff arm. That is not what happened. Tyrone said, love you from Michigan. Hey, man, much love. I was just in Michigan last month. In fact, I was at the Michigan game. Where's my pic? I just had a pic I was literally just looking at it. Oh, there we go. I was out there at the Michigan game last month as well at Michigan Stadium. It's at Michigan Stadium right there in Ann Arbor. Let me tell you something right now. It actually kind of made me miss college because they was outside. They was outside. Walking to the game. I never really had a chance to experience, the because I was playing when I was in college, but I never really got to experience the pep rallies, the pregame drinking and all this other stuff before you go to the game, the hype in the walk of everybody traveling, to the game, and everything. I myself, although my last year I didn't play, when I had put up the cleats and I said, you know what, I'm pretty much I'm off this. But I never really went through the whole pregame. I'm like, I'm gonna go to the game. I'm gonna pull up. I think I went to like 2 games because I kind of wanted to be away from it because I ain't playing. But made me kind of want to go back and play. Do I play chess? I haven't played chess in a long time. I have not played chess in a long time. I was never a fuck. I loved the idea of being a fucking, you know, chess master, or I should say, trying to improve and be very good at the game. But I can't believe it, man. I suck. I can't. I can't. I should have got started when I was younger, or really committed time to playing it. But I just never. I never. Or I don't want to say I never found the time, because it's a matter of sacrificing to make the time. If it's something that you care about, you make time. But it was never really something that I really wanted to make a shit ton of time for, which I believe. I should have, but that's kind of one of the reasons why I grind, you know, now. So when I have the option to retire at 35 or whatever, I can just sit down and fucking do different activities that I always wanted to do for a vast amount of time. Like, for example, anime. I've always said the goal is to just be, you know, when I'm older, sit around and fucking watch anime all goddamn day, and I ain't got to worry about going nowhere. I ain't got to worry about no responsibilities. I'm not going to sit over here. You know, I know every goddamn new series, and I'm broke. I'm having to depend on my parents, which I'm doing right now, and everything. I got to make sure you take care of you first, so then you can enjoy yourself down the line. That's the way that you got to make things happen. Dynamite said Equanimous. Is Equanimous St. Brown? I think it's Equanimous St. Brown, I believe. I don't know why the fuck his parents, damn swirling parents, decided to name that man that name, and then the other brother, Amonra St. Brown. Like, come on, man. What are we doing with names? Equanimous St. Brown. Amonra St. Brown. What are you trying to summon? What are you trying to summon? They sound like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Why would you name your kids after possible Yu-Gi-Oh cards? I'm very confused. To the St. Brown parents, why did you name your kids this? Trying to be creative because y'all want to go out there and swirl like a chocolate and vanilla cone. Equanimous, Amonra, what are we doing here? What's the origin of these names? You know, actually, there's some roots that's attached to it. I don't know this shit. Can't nobody fucking pronounce them shits. Fields looking towards the end zone, overthrew his man. They're going to have to settle for a field goal. Come on now. Macho Patuan said, my wife and I will clean up anybody in dominoes. Oh, my. Man said it's a tag team effort to take out anybody in dominoes. Well, there it is. Who knows? If you want to travel down to South Carolina, have a dominoes tournament, Macho Time's family will clean you up. And if you mess around and beat them, well, damn it, his father and brother going to pull up, and they're going to pull out the 9, the Smith & Wesson, and let it boop, 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 boop. You thought you was coming here to win? You won the game, you lost the war, pussy. Pep, pep, pep. You would have thought it was Jamaicans outside. Marlo put 5 on it. Said, I did my 160 squats, sit-ups, and push-ups during the break. I realized I'm 6 years out of fucking shape. Well, you'll be able to work your way back into shape here in Whole Bond Nuggets Incorporated. Mark put 5 on and said, bro, Matt got benched due to performance. The coach literally said so in a press conference, and he's the 3rd-string quarterback behind Nick Folk. Oh, my. But, well, it's a number of different things, I guess, that led to the man's, you know, benching. But I will say this regarding Matt Ryan. It's very difficult to be able to feel comfortable getting the football out of your arms when you have virtually no protection. Moreover, the run game has been absolutely atrocious, and not as consistent as it was last year. So with that being the case, it's a very, very difficult, you know, ordeal right now for the Indianapolis Colts, and moreover for Matt Ryan. But since that's the case, and now he's going to find himself sitting on the bench, it's an unfortunate situation. I think he should try to, you know, see perhaps if he can get a trade to go somewhere else or something of that nature. See if he can get himself the hell up out of there, because I don't believe Matt Ryan is completely washed. I think that man just needs fucking protection. He was running for his life in Atlanta. You bring him to Indianapolis behind what you thought was a decent offensive line just for him to continue to fall victim to the exact same thing. Don't get me wrong. He is not playing very good football through and through, but my God, give the man a chance. He's way too old to be taking them goddamn hits. Can't blame it all on Matt. You can't blame it all on Matt. Last year with Carson Wentz, it was the same fucking problem. The run game is what bailed them out. But guess what? The run game ain't performing the way that it did last year. Now you need the quarterback to go out there and make plays. But if he don't got no damn protection, what the hell you think he gonna go out there and do? He was trying. Like the game on Thursday night against the goddamn Broncos. Matt Ryan didn't play a terrible piss-poor game. But my God, he got no goddamn protection. If he don't got no protection, what you think is going to happen? Every game not going to be lights out. Oh, well, look at Joe Burrow. He has no protection, and look at him getting no. Joe Burrow younger. He tore his ACL behind a shit O-line. They went to the Super Bowl, and guess what? Guess what? They lost the Super Bowl. How? Because the pressure got to him. Aaron Donald was able to make it to Joe Burrow when Jalen Ramsey got burnt by Jamar Chase. That's a game-winning touchdown. But why didn't it happen? Because Joe Burrow got pressured. Offensive line. Protect your quarterback, nice things can happen. Don't protect your quarterback, now you're going to find your mans on the bench, everybody pointing the finger at you. Back-to-back year, blaming number 2. But maybe it's not you, it could be the O-line, because they ain't doing their job 2 for 2. Pause. The Green Fever, put 2 on it, said, another 2, said, I chew my water before I drink it, it tastes better. What? You chew your water? What? Skullface Trey, put 2 on it, said, in the Toolie. But we do have 10 push-ups here to do because there was a field goal that made this a 2-possession game. So, with that being the case, at the start of this next drive, we will be hitting the floor. The kick is out of the end zone, and it's time to hit the floor. We've got 10, ladies and gentlemen, to start the second half. I just hit the fuck out. Shit. Squat cam. All right. Now we got up to 170. Up to 170. Because Donald's a beast. No, don't get me wrong. Donald is an absolute beast, but was Donald a beast in the Super Bowl against the Patriots? He was still the same beast. But the offensive line did what they had to do to corral that man and make it difficult for him to make plays. That's what's necessary if you want to win games. Aaron said, you keeping up with the NBA? If so, what is your thoughts on the Jazz starting 3-0, even though the team is trash? Fam, basketball don't matter until after the All-Star break. The start to your season, it plays somewhat of a role. But let's just be honest here. Basketball really, the playoffs is what really matters. You could sleep through the entire regular season. You won't miss much. The playoffs is what really matters. Basketball, one of them sports where the fucking regular season, it only matters regarding seeding or whatever, but you don't need to see every single game. So the first 10 games of the season, nobody know what kind of team they are. Basketball rosters change so much, it's ludicrous. Oh, this man just got sacked. Oh, Lord in heaven. Down goes Zappy. Chicago's starting to unleash. Chiseled in the chat. Weight gain 400. Wait a minute. What we talking about? What we talking about? But we got 5. Like baseball. Yeah, exactly. Like baseball. Come on. Only thing that matters is the seeding. Like, of course, in baseball, you need to qualify for the playoffs, so that plays a role. But on a day, oh my God, this man done muffed the punt. But on a day-by-day, game-by-game basis, shit really don't matter. Like, you get a regular season win in November. Ain't nobody poking out your chest like that. Do that shit in May. Do that shit in late April. So for the start of the season, basketball shit don't matter. There's been teams that started 8-2. 8-3, and they end the season 35 and fucking 40, whatever the math is. 35 and 40, 40 something. Like 47, I think it is. Yeah, I think 47. Yeah, it's 47. Matthias put 20 on it. Said, am I doing commentary on the World Cup this year? Patreon, because FIFA don't play that game. 4 years ago, I tried to do commentary on the World Cup. The very first round of 16, that got me a copyright strike. Round of 32, actually, no, it was round of 32. I said 32. No, it was the group stage. That's what it was. It was the group stage. I couldn't even get to the fucking, No, I only did the knockout rounds. It wasn't the group stage. It was around, I think it's round of 16, then it goes to 8, and then the final, the 4 semifinal, whatever the case was. The first video, that got me a copyright strike. The second one was unlisted. It was unlisted. And I got a strike on that. That was the first time I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Even if you unlist videos, you still could get a fucking strike. I'm not with the shits. So I'm not playing with FIFA. I am not playing with FIFA. It's strictly going to be on Patreon, dog. There ain't no fucking way. Like, come on now. They don't play no games, bro. It was the same fucking week. Bam, copyrights. Bam. And those of you who subscribed to me since 2018, y'all know. That was when, that 2018, early 2018 to late 2019, my channel could have been eliminated like this. Like for 13 straight months, I had 5 strikes on the channel running concurrently. I had 3 community guideline strikes, and then I had 2 copyright strikes. Then when one community guideline strike comes off, another copyright strike. Remember when we had a streak where damn near every month I was gone for a week? Or every 2 months I was gone for a week, sometimes 2 weeks? Every single season we had a point where we was banned. I'm not even mentioning anything about the strike that I have on the channel right now because we already know what happens on Chiseled Adonis' channel. Once we have all of our strikes gone, miraculously a new strike shows up within the next 2 weeks. So be prepared. There will be a week during this season where there is no commentary. And you're going to be like, where's Chiseled? He hasn't been posting for the week. I haven't gone on a sabbatical during the season. Best believe I got blocked. It's going to happen. I'm due for one. It's going to happen. Well, maybe you shouldn't put. No. They go back in time. Remember last year during last season, they pulled up that What If Des Bryant video and said that it had harmful acts and drugs. And they said, yo, we got to get this man the hell up out of here. They pulled that. That video was posted in 2018. Might I add, it was for false reasons that they took it down. However, they said, well, he's promoting his violent acts and drugs were involved in this video or whatever. They took it down in the middle of the season. That video is 4 years old at the time. Well, 3 years old at the time. So it's brutal. It's brutal. 1205 for life. Patu say, who's the most complete NFL player in history? The most complete NFL player in history, Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders is 1. Marshall Faulk is 2. Deion Sanders is 1. Marshall Faulk is 2. Marshall Faulk is 2. If I were to say one more person, I'll say Jerry Rice at 3. Only reason why I wouldn't go Bo Jackson is because of the fucking injury. No, Barry Sanders wasn't a very good receiving back. He wasn't bad, but he wasn't a very good receiving back. We got to push the floor. So I'm going to go with 3. Deion Sanders. Who did I say? Deion Sanders, Marshall Faulk, and Deion Sanders, Marshall Faulk, and Jerry Rice. I'll say those 3 for like most complete. And then, of course, you got to throw in some defenders over there outside. Well, I threw in Deion Sanders, but Ed Reed was a complete football player as well. Ronnie Lott, he was another complete football player as well. Lawrence Taylor, Jack Ham. Wow, what a play there. Oh, no, did he get – I don't know if he got that foot down, though. I don't know if that shoulder. Yeah, I think they know they got to rush back to the line. Because that shoulder touched out of bounds. I think they should throw the challenge flag. Belichick looking like he's trying to find the flag. I think they might want to challenge this. Judon's not even set yet. That's crazy. They didn't even take a look at that. No, Palomalu. You know what? Damn it, I will say Palomalu too. Sean Taylor died way too early to be considered that that level of complete yet. He didn't get that chance yet. But let's push the floor. We got 5, ladies and gentlemen. We got 5. There was a sack to end the last drive. We got to push the floor. Montgomery picks up a first down, ladies and gentlemen. The Bears are moving down the field. Hello. Chicago Bears offense has woke up, ladies and gentlemen. They have woke up. Walter Payton. Yes, he's a very good football player as well. Troy Brown was could do it all. Troy Brown, Devin Hester. Well, no, not Devin Hester. Troy Brown, yes. Devin Hester, no. Lucas put 279 on it. Said, my Raptors beat your Heat. Good game, brother. Yes, good game indeed. Good game indeed. For me, when we talk about basketball, after All-Star break is when basketball really starts to matter because that's where things come down to the wire. Don't get me wrong. You got to win your games regardless, but that first 6 weeks between late October and, it's actually longer than 6 weeks, really. It's really the first 10 weeks. To Christmas, that shit really don't play that big of a role. First 25 games of the season, that shit don't fucking matter. That shit does not fucking matter. The last 30, the last 30 games of the season is what really matters. Justin Fields just overthrew Mooney. You know what's funny? If he throws a better ball, Mooney can mess around and get that on a contorting twist towards the inside of the end zone. You don't need to necessarily throw the back shoulder, but there's a window that's there. Take a look. If you see Mooney, who's going to do the stop and go, right? If he throws a back shoulder right there, Mooney's got a chance. But he put the ball way too far out. You throw a back shoulder by like that, the front of the end zone. Peyton Manning and Marvin Harrison fucking mastered that shit. Big Ben Antonio Brown mastered that shit. Actually, Antonio Brown was a complete football player as well. And you know somebody else? Le'Veon Bell. JJ caught a couple of passes. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Trucking with Jeter, put 2 on, said, hope all is well. But if I were to say the most complete, I would say Deion Sanders. I'd say Deion Sanders, Marshall Faulk, Jerry Rice. Those would be my 3. And the reason why I say Marshall Faulk is despite the fact a lot of people, LaDainian Tomlinson, things of that nature, I think Marshall Faulk is one of the most complete backs. And you know what's funny? He wasn't even the first person to do it. Roger Craig actually paved the way for that 1,000. But Marshall Faulk could pass block, he could run the football, he could catch the football, and he was damn near a quarterback in the backfield. So that's why I would say Marshall. But yeah. Good Lord. Now they're trying to move down the field. What can they do here? What are they going to do here? And, of course, there's LaDainian Tomlinson as well. Because LaDainian was a fucking beast. I still don't understand how the hell this man didn't go to the Pro Bowl in 2003 because fucking Jamal Lewis and Priest Holmes went absolutely nuclear that year. Gronk had injuries, but when he was healthy, Gronk was a very, very, very complete player as well. But that's the thing. It's just a matter of coming up with who the hell was that? Roxy Diaz? Who the hell was that woman? Good Lord, delicious. Mark put 5 on it. Say, who's the best backup QB in your opinion? Rush looks good. Okay, so best backup QB in the league right now. Well, Jimmy Garoppolo was supposed to be the backup, but now he's a starter. So, and Mac Jones looks like he's fixing to be the backup right now. Was somebody just getting humped by the pool? So Cooper Rush, by default, going 4-1, he's got to be considered. Best backup in the league. Let's see here. Best backup in the league. Best backup in the league. Nick Foles. It was Zappy. No, Zappy had to play. You can't play 3 games and then all of a sudden now you get the claim to be the best. That's way too premature. Jacoby Brissett, really? Shit. Joe Flacco is still playing, but nah, I wouldn't even put Flacco at the best there. Hell, you know what? I would have to say Cooper Rush because he's proven it thus far this season in relieving duty. I would have to say it's Cooper Rush who has the best resume. I mean, you just benched Matt Ryan, so Matt Ryan would now have the best resume of all fucking benched quarterbacks. And then Russell Wilson, if he messes up and, he mess around and don't get his job back after, the injury or whatever. So I would say Cooper Rush because, Taylor Heineke. No, I'd actually say Cooper Rush. I would probably Taylor Heineke just got the start job. So, and it might stay that way. No, Drew Lock, no. Teddy Bridgewater, actually, no. Teddy Bridgewater is he had that good run with the Saints, and then afterward it hasn't worked out since. But I would actually go ahead and say Cooper Rush. I would actually roll with Cooper Rush. Carlos Santos with an opportunity to make the. Why do I feel like he's gonna miss this field goal from 50 yards out? Come on, Santos. Don't miss. I actually need an AFC loss. So come on, Santos. He puts it through the uprights. Hello. Uh-oh. We've got a 12-point game now. It's still 2 possessions, but this makes it a bit easier. So now they would need 2 touchdowns rather than a touchdown and then touchdown and a field goal. So that all points matter. All points matter. All points matter. Does Matt Ryan have a ring like Joe Flacco? No, he doesn't have a ring like Joe Flacco. But Joe Flacco was never an MVP of the league. Joe Flacco was never amongst the best quarterbacks in the league. I can't tell you a consistent 3-year stretch where you can say confidently that Joe Flacco was a top 5 quarterback in the league. That's never happened. That's one of the reasons why when you judge players, you have to look at where they rank. That's one of the reasons why I say with Frank Gore, despite the fact that Frank Gore is going to retire, number 3 all time, or he retired number 3 all time in rush yards. If you really think about it across the board, Frank Gore probably had 2 seasons in his entire career where he was considered top 5, running back consistently in the NFL that you could really say, yo, Frank Gore. Like, don't get me wrong, he was very good, but he was always outshined by the people who was around him. He got in due to longevity. Or I should say he's going to get in due to longevity. That's why he has all those numbers. Even despite the fact 2 torn ACLs in college and be able to perform at the level that he performed, not taking anything away from him. But let's be honest here. Was a man ever considered the best at his position? No. And it's longevity. That's not a knock because it takes a lot to be able to play the game for that long. You don't just play that game. You don't just play football for that long just because, well, I've been around. That's not the case. You got to be a very good talent. However, very good isn't amongst the great. So there is that. How to leave Emmitt Smith out? Well. See, that's where things that, no, Adrian Peterson, I wouldn't put Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson was a very good ball catcher. He didn't really have, great hands. We've got 10 that we got to hit for the last. Yeah. Flacco's a Super Bowl MVP. Great, but the Super Bowl is played what? Once a year. Once a year. Look at the collective of their careers. That doesn't make somebody a better player. Hell, Trent Dilfer got a Super Bowl. There's a lot of people who got a Super Bowl, and Joe Flacco earned that, despite the fact that you could really make an argument that it could have been Jacoby Jones or whatever. But there's a lot of different factors. You can't just look at one isolate, and that's a team achievement. Defense did what they had to do. Mason put 5 on it. Said, is it just me or that people don't care about Mahomes in the regular season, but when the playoff comes, he's Jesus? That's why I think he might not win the MVP again. No, he will win an MVP again. Best believe he will. People are definite. They care about Mahomes for sure. It's just that when he gets into the playoff, Mahomes plays very good. Hence why I always say, it's a proven concept. You see it because he has the field. He's been to AFC Championship 4 straight times. So that exists there, and you can see the eye test show. It's not like, oh man, their team wins in spite of Mahomes. Mahomes be the reason why them motherfuckers win, Matthias Pateno said, saw the commentary yesterday. What's the story between you and Gus Edwards from Baltimore? Yeah, he played. I played against him in high school, and there was a particular play that he scored a touchdown. Myself, I was playing corner at the time, and my teammate who was playing safety, Edwards was carrying the ball. We both came together to tackle him. Right? So we both freaking like lunge, shoulder, bam, we hit him. He stumbled a bit, but kept his feet because the brother got good balance, as you can see in the league, and he carried it into the end zone. I think we crunched him at like the 5-yard line, and then he stumbled forward and then, kept his feet and then ran into the end zone. No, I think it was actually at like the 11. Now that I think about it, yeah, I think it was like at the 11 and he stumbled. So we definitely, if his high school highlight tape from his junior year is somewhere out there. Actually, no, it might have been from his sophomore year. Yeah, it must have been from his sophomore year because I'm a year older than him. So it must have been on his sophomore year tape. I don't know if anybody got that shit. I should probably be able to find it. Actually, no, I don't think I'm going to be able to find it because I went searching for it. It never happened. But yeah, that is the story there. We got to hit the floor. We got 10 push-ups that we got to make up, goddammit. All right. All right, what a return there. Chicago putting stuff together here. The Patriots need a takeaway. They need a takeaway here. We're now at 180. Ryan Pavavon said, the best overall athlete is O.J. Simpson. His ex-wife would get cut from the team. Well, there it is. Ryan Pavavon said, I played against Zeke in high school. I was playing defensive end. They killed us, but I tackled him once in the backfield for a loss of 3 yards. I was proud. You should be. Tackle for loss. You should be hyped for that play. But then if they went on to demolish you, then that's kind of sucks. Bears are performing exceptionally well. They are performing exceptionally well right now. Fields has potential if he can escape Chicago. Fields, truly, I think if they get that man a quarterback coach who is competent and they get him an offensive line, then you have a fair shot. There are countless different quarterbacks, hell, a lot of different players in the NFL who can play at a high level if they were in the right situation. If you're a pass-catching wide receiver and you go to a run-heavy offense, you'll never get to showcase your goddamn talents, a la and fucking Hollywood Brown. You walked into Baltimore, and what the hell is Baltimore's philosophy? We're going to run the football first, and then we'll pass it to our tight end. And if you're a wide receiver, well, tough shit. There's a lot of players who can excel if they went to a different team. I promise you right now, if Juju Smith-Schuster, watch how the fuck Juju Smith-Schuster is able to get to 1,000 yards once more playing in KC. And people going to be like, oh, man, he couldn't, of course he couldn't do that without Big Ben. The arm was shot. Look at what, if Juju played with Big Ben between 2014 to 2018, his numbers would have been fucking crazy. Or that season, in 2018, when he went over 1,000 yards and he led the Steelers in receptions and everything, that would have been the story of his goddamn career to start his years if it was earlier in the doggone career. It's not only just offensive coordinator and the play calling and everything. It's the quarterback. It's the scheme. It's so many different things. There are so many players who got mediocre fucking careers because they went to the wrong location. Or they got to the location at the wrong time. You know what's really going to suck? Because look at somebody like Mike Evans. He could get it done with whatever the fuck quarterback, right? Somebody like Chris Godwin. He's in a situation where I think they tagged him. Did they pay him? I can't recall, right? But let me use somebody like a who's on their last fucking legs. I don't want to use Brady because they won a Super Bowl. I don't want to use Brady. I don't want to use somebody with Rodgers because they don't got a young guy there who's got a chance with Rodgers. I'm not going to use Matt Ryan right now, like with Kyle Pitts or whatever the fuck he's going to fall into. But there's number of different play. Juju didn't retire. Juju just scored. He went over 100 yards in back-to-back games with touchdowns. Juju's doing well. But, there's a lot of times in which a player could get drafted. You go somewhere, and then all of a sudden it's like, what the fuck? For example, somebody like Odell Beckham. You get injured in New York, right? You get injured in New York. You get the last couple of good years of Eli Manning finding a way to get you the football, right? Then you get traded to Cleveland and Baker Mayfield, and you simply do not mesh. If Odell did not put on so well when he was in New York, I promise you he'd be out the league. Hell, look at somebody like Des Bryant. Des Bryant putting up numbers. He get hurt, it's clipped. It's clipped. They didn't even give that man an opportunity. He got hurt. They said, all right, well, that's it. Shit like that happens all the time. No, Devontae Adams, we can't use Devontae Adams. We can't use Devontae Adams. He's literally only 6 games into his career in Oakland. Las Vegas. It is way too early to start using players who just went to a new team. It's way too early right now. Somebody like I don't want to really use Allen Robinson because he never really had the chance outside of he left Blake Bortles and Jacksonville. Then he went over to Chicago, and then he had a decent season there, and then he never really had an opportunity because it was different sort of offenses, things of that nature. But if you're somebody who you need the football in your hand, hell, Jerry Jeudy. Thank you. Jerry Jeudy. Very good name. Very good name. I promise. Jerry Jeudy was hoping that he would have an explosive goddamn season with Russell Wilson, but Russell Wilson can't get that man to football. We are headed to the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody like Jerry Jeudy. Absolutely. Hell, Ryan said, what happened to Kenny Golladay? Shit just not working. Just not working in New York. Marcus put 10 on it, said the injury bug isn't playing this season. Good players getting hurt left and right. Absolutely. No, not Calvin Johnson. Not Calvin Johnson. Not Calvin Johnson. But Calvin Johnson definitely was able to benefit because despite the fact that he did have 2 seasons without Matthew Stafford and he put up good numbers, Stafford showed up, and all of a sudden now you're getting all the targets that you need. The football's in your hand left and right. Guys is getting the football into your goddamn hand. Terry McLaurin, he's putting up numbers regardless of who the fuck playing quarterback. He's very reminiscent of DeAndre Hopkins at the start of his career. Amari Cooper, yes, indeed. But with Amari, he's struggling right now in Cleveland, but it's still early. You got to wait till Watson actually comes back, if he's able to come back and play, seasons together. But Jerry Jeudy's the perfect example. Watching Jerry Jeudy coming out of Alabama, did you expect this man to get to the league and be average? Or hell, below average? That man's being held back right now. He's being held back. Get Jerry Jeudy. Put Jerry Jeudy on Kansas City. Watch that man fucking get an All-Pro. I promise you. Bring Jerry Jeudy to Buffalo. Watch that man be an All-Pro. I promise you. Get Jerry Jeudy to Green Bay. Watch that man be an All-Pro. I promise you. They got good players in locations that don't know how to utilize them or they're not in a great situation. It's all over the place, bruh. It's all over the place. Don't get me wrong, though. Jerry Jeudy hands is for decoration. He can get that shit fixed. No, Brandon Marshall was a beast no matter where the fuck he was at. Steve Smith was a beast. Regardless. There's certain players where they beast regardless, but they quarterbacks, or I should say the offense was still geared to get them the football. Brandon Marshall in the 2010s, incredibly underrated. Brandon Marshall was a fucking monster, bro. Brandon Marshall, he gonna be somebody who you forget. You're gonna look at some numbers like, wait, yo, he was doing all this shit? God damn. If he wasn't constantly on losing teams, you'd have been seeing something crazy, bro. No, Waddle in Miami, no, it's way too early. Waddle is going off this season. It's way too early to be talking about that with certain sort of plays like that. He's going off. Why? Because Tua is that they unleashed the goddamn offense. You can see the numbers and what they can do now. It's way too early to say that for Waddle. It just don't make no doggone sense. But ladies and gentlemen, sound the alarm. It is time for the final period of the game, where the Chicago Bears have a 12-point lead over the 6-time champion Lally Lulelo, already inside of Patriot territory, 26-14 on the first play of the final period. Can the Chicago Bears hold on, take the dead Namekian to the funeral home and put the nail in the coffin? Or perhaps the Lally Lulelo pull off a miraculous fourth quarter rally where they take their receipt to the sperm bank and get their comeback. Ladies and gentlemen, behind Bailey Zappi taking over the job for Mac Jones. Can we see a miracle comeback, or will the Bears finally pick up their first victory in, I believe, 3 games, 2 games, whatever the case may be? Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the fourth quarter. Put them fours in the chat. 4 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 in the chat. Fours. 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 I want to see fours. 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 Where's it fours? Where's it fours? Where's it fours? Where's it fours? I want to see fours. Like we're playing golf. Where the fours? Where the fours? Where the fours? Where the fours? Show the fours. Show the fours. Show the fours. Show the fours. Post the fours. Post the fours. Post the fours. Post the fours. Oh, don't post the 4. I see somebody posted a fat one. What's going on? But David Montgomery Burns able to stay on his feet, carry it inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. Claypool on the Chiefs, man. Chase Claypool, let me tell you something right now. And there's one of the reasons why I got problem with motherfucking Matt Canada and the conservative offense. They started trying to go bombs away here and there, but truly, they should adopt, the same kind of mentality that Buffalo and Kansas City has. Launch the football down the field and fucking let your receivers go and make a play. Because I promise you they could. Deontay Johnson, Chase Claypool, George Pickens, these motherfuckers are goddamn dogs, bruh. Get the ball in their goddamn hands. Stop with this dink and dunk bullshit. You don't need to do that. David Montgomery Burns fighting. He's going to get taken down to the 2. But we ain't talking about that right now. Fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen, Brandon Cooks is another one. Brandon Cooks has put up numbers. He going to retire with probably 12,000 yards. Actually, no, I don't think he'll have. How old is Brandon Cooks now? He got to be like, I think he might be 30 this year, because I remember we had looked this up before. Brandon Cooks is probably like 31. How old is he? He is 29. Jesus Christ. Brandon Cooks is only 29 years old. He's got 6,000 yards. He's got 8,100 yards and 47 touchdowns on 600 catches. Jesus Christ. This man might, you know what? If he's only 29, I think this man will definitely retire with 1,200 yards or something like that. He's going to be somebody who got amazing numbers, and he's going to be completely forgotten. Why? Because he plays on shit teams. Or, he's just in a situation where he's putting up these numbers, and motherfuckers don't care about him because their teams is always losing. This man, geez Louise, man, he hasn't even made a Pro Bowl. Golly, Brandon Cooks hasn't even made a Pro Bowl. Wow. That's interesting. That is interesting. He hasn't even made a goddamn Pro Bowl. Pain. Oh, that's pain for him. I'm sorry about that, Brandon Cooks. Ryan put 2 on it. Said, am I a Call of Duty fan? Well, I don't really play much video game, but the last Call of Duty I ever played, if I'm not mistaken, was Call of Duty 3. So can't necessarily say I am a fan. War Dog put 2 on, said, do I think Hill is doing better in Miami after Kansas City? It's way too early to call. We got to see a full season's worth. But thus far, he's had a hell of a start. It's worked. Touchdown, Chicago. They find the end zone again, and guess what? It's a 3-possession game. It is now a 3-possession game. Stratocast, put 5 on, said Brian Dawkins, a.k.a. Weapons X, a complete player, much love. Oh, actually, he was a complete player. He was definitely a complete player. All assets, all phases of the game, that man can make plays. 1-yard touchdown run for David Montgomery Burns. Hell of a goddamn job by Chicago, bro. They did not blink. Bailey Zappi came in, changed the pace, had the Patriots looking like they was about to go on crazy runs, and then out of nowhere, they get silenced. My heavens. No, Robert Woods was doing what he was doing in Los Angeles, and then the man goes to fucking Tennessee. Actually, I would say Robert Woods going to Tennessee, you go there, you go get your money. Don't get me wrong. Go get paid, young man, because you deserve that money. But my God, his career might just go there to die. If I'm him, I'd stay over there and then mess around. If ain't shit working out, go back, try to work your way back to Los Angeles. Mark put 2 on it. Said better defensive duo than Ray Lewis and Ed Reed. a better defensive duo than Ray Lewis and Ed Reed. I can't say there is one. I'm not going to lie to you. Well, I would say, because if we're talking duo, the only other kind of, because there's a collective of different defenses that you can kind of throw. Because I think Pittsburgh's 1970s core may be the best of all time. Now, there were different instances in which there was crazy fucking setups. Like, you go to the 2000s Ravens where you had Ray Lewis, Rod Woodson. That's a crazy fucking duo. Ray Lewis, Ed Reed. That's a crazy duo. A trio. Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs, Ed Reed. That's a crazy fucking trio. A foursome. The fearsome foursome. I don't really want to use the Rams D line, but they had something special as well. And then you have for Pittsburgh, it was damn near a 5-person murderous kind of situation with Mean Joe Green, Jack Lambert, Mel Blount, Jack Ham, L.C. Greenwood. That's a scary fucking 5. And Donnie Shell is a Hall of Famer now too, so that's really 6. L.C. should be in the Hall of Fame, but he's not in the Hall of Fame for whatever reason. But there's all kinds of fucking, and then Chicago, you got Richard Dent, Mike Singletary. Of course, you got Mongo up front and all this other stuff. So there's LT, Carl Banks. Well, Banks. The 49ers in 94 with Dion and Brian Young and that secondary and everything. So, but I can't say there's a better duo than Ray and Ed. I'm not gonna say there's a better duo than Ray and Ed. I wouldn't take anybody over there. Oh yes, the 02 Bucks, Rondé Barber, who should be in the Hall of Fame. Warren Sapp, John Lynch, Derek Brooks. Woo, that's some scary fucking combinations of fucking players. Legion of Boom, they had their stuff going as well. But I would say if a better defensive duo, I would love to say Reggie White and throw another name in there as well. But I don't think there's any greater duo between Ray Lewis and Ed Reed. I think those two are the best. No. Urlacher, Mike Brown, no, that's not even on that level. Urlacher, Mike Brown's not on that level. If you went Urlacher and Briggs, then maybe, but they're not even on that level. Dwight Freeney, Robert Mathis, that's a crazy duo. That's a crazy fucking duo. Yes, indeed, that's a crazy duo. But I wouldn't put a defensive duo over. I wouldn't put a defensive duo over Ray Lewis and Ed Reed. I think they're the best defensive duo of all time. Justin Pafavon said best Bears receiver all time: Brandon Marshall, Berrien, or Thet. I would best Bears wide receiver of all time. I have to think in history. Because I kind of want to say Brandon Marshall, but I can't because he only played there for a very small period of time. Bernard Berrien had much more seasons there as well, and I believe he did go to Minnesota and try to do something there as well. But best Bears wide receiver, Alshon Jeffrey, please stop it. Alshon, Brent, I'll never say because that's recency sort of thing. Who the fuck was the Bears wide receivers throughout history? Musin Muhammad had better, if I'm not mistaken, he had better numbers in Carolina than he did have in Chicago. It's a collective thing. We got to hit the floor. Marty Booker. Let's see here. Best Bears. Google is going to have to answer that because I honestly, I couldn't tell you. Bears wide receivers before we hit the floor. Let's see. Best Bears wide receivers. Is on Ranker. They put Brandon Marshall at number 1. Because of 3 seasons? Come on, get the fuck out of here. Oh, Willie Gault. That's a name. Willie Gault. Haven't heard that one in a while. Okay, this one came out in 2011. So, let's see here. I think they probably went... Wendell Davis, come on now. Boy. Do you go with Willie Gault? You might just, geez, I couldn't tell you. Johnny Morris is their all-time leading receiver. Jesus Christ, yeah, the Bears ain't really known for goddamn wide receivers. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. Jesus Christ, this man, come on now. What are we doing? Walter Payton has the most receptions right behind Matt. It's a bunch of fucking running backs. It's a bunch of running backs with the guy. Yeah, Bears ain't known for their receivers, bro. The Bears are not known for their receivers whatsoever. Mike Ditka plays tight end. So yeah, I would shit. Boy, Marty Booker it is. Marty Booker it is. Marty Booker, Curtis Conway, yeah, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. The Bears ain't got no Hall of Fame wide receivers unless they played back in the. Yeah, the Bears. Come on now, Riley Cooper. Hey, it's time to hit the floor. Come on now. Somebody done said Riley Cooper. What is going on? What is going on? It's time to hit the floor. We got 20. Why they running the ball like it's not a 3-possession game? You should only see them dropping back to pass. I ain't gonna lie to you. For the Patriots right now, what they need to do, this drive cannot go to leave 7 minutes on the clock. 3-possession game. They need to get a point on the board in the next 90 seconds. They cannot afford for this clock to go under 9. It don't make sense. They can't let it get underneath 7 minutes. They already taking too much time. Frank Pafavon said, do I think Russell Wilson bad play is coachable? Yes. Get Manning to have a sit down or something, that's not going to do shit. Or is it really injuries getting to him? I wouldn't say it's injuries getting to him. It's a mixture of offense, his bad play, and chemistry with his wide receivers. RD, 92, Pateno said, a player who I feel was on bad teams was Andre Johnson. He was definitely on bad teams, but he's still a Hall of Famer through and through. Also, what's my opinion on the Dolphins going forward? Love the content. If Tua struggled yesterday. He should have thrown 5 interceptions, but Pittsburgh's hands are just for decoration. But if Tua can return to the form that he was playing like in the first 3 weeks of the season, the sky's the limit for the Dolphins. So, give it time. But I agree with you. Andre Johnson was on bad teams, but that didn't stifle his performance. Andre Johnson was a fucking monster, despite the fact he had shit quarterbacks. Brandon Shaw, a.k.a. Mr. Pick Six, David Carr, Ryan Fitzpatrick, all of these. Well, not really Ryan Fitzpatrick. I think there was somebody else who was in Houston. Oh, ball is ricocheted and intercepted. Raquan Smith has it. Can he make a move? He's going to go out of bounds at the 35. Oh, boy, there's laundry on the field, though. Robinson gets his finger on the football, and now Bailey, oh, Lord, somebody got crackbacked. Oh, my God. Is he breathing? Oh, Lord, Andrews is down. Jesus. Hey, somebody had a crack block or something. Raquan Smith said, pay me that money. Hey, that man's having a hell of a season. He should have came to Pittsburgh. Somebody said, Sid Luckman, you better stop it. Wasn't he playing quarterback? They haven't had a good quarterback since Sid Luckman. Oh, my God. Somebody must have got crackbacked Andrews. Oh, Andrews got cleaned. Yo, look at 60. Look at 60. Middle of the screen. Look at 60. Man turned around and got fucking cleaned, bro. Oh, Lord. Shit. Hey, woo. He met Kenny Omega. The cleaner. Oh, man's got cleaned. Oh, and the back of his neck hit the ground. God damn. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. Mike got a receipt coming. Next possession, Mike got a receipt coming. Mark Andrews got cleaned, and that's a captain of that football team. Long time doggone center. I'm telling you right now, a fight fixing a breakout before this game is over. Somebody's gonna want to go see that defensive lineman. That boy got a receipt coming. I'm telling you right now, he got a receipt coming. You better tape your hands up. That boy got a receipt coming. I'm telling you right now. We got to hit the floor. That's 15 push-ups. Man's got cleaned the fuck up. Come on now. Andrews got clean. That boy got a receipt coming real soon. Oh, boy, Herbert, yo, the Patriots are falling apart right now. They needed that drive, and really, for Chicago, a touchdown here makes it a 4-possession game, and it's clipped. Oh, he's got ejected? Oh, he's all right. Pennell got ejected. He's okay. That receipt ain't going to happen tonight. That receipt not going to happen tonight. Hey, he's safe. They ejected his ass. He's safe. That receipt not going to happen tonight. He may be walking off the field like, hey, man, that shit saw. Hey, listen, when a team is already losing the game and it's going to be considered somewhat out of reach, they're going to be looking like the sit-down between Jamie Foxx and Denzel Washington. I'm leaving here with something. That's exactly what the fuck's going to happen. That boy would have caught all kinds of fists to the helmet, and if he found the floor, somebody going to fucking sit on him. He got ejected, so he's able to escape the receipt. He able to escape the receipt. Because I tell you something right now, we losing the game by 3 scores, man, I could take a fine. I could take a fine. I'm a high knee the fuck out of you, dog. I promise you, somebody going to make a phone call. David Andrews going to make a phone call to some old Pats teammates. Be like, hey, man, yo, y'all playing against Chicago? Yo, say less. He going to contact Dallas and be like, yo, we have a group effort of centers. We have a center university. Listen, do me a favor. There's a brother who played for the Chicago Bears. I need a favor. And he going to find out during the game. It's going to be the first quarter. He going to wonder why motherfuckers is upset. He going to find out when he wake up in the hospital, like, what happened? Doctor's going to look like, oh, my God, we can't believe you woke up. We thought
Some of them going to sleep for good.
Thought you was going to sleep for good, brother. He was able to escape the receipt. Philip put 5 on it, said, thoughts on Justin Fields' development. Is he the answer for the Bears, or is it too early to tell? Way too early to tell, but his development, he needs a quarterback guru. And also, he needs an offense that's geared to his strengths. Most times when you see him make plays, he's improvising. Tonight, he improvised. He had to run, extend the play. Nothing was really necessarily by design that led to a whole lot of explosiveness on offense. They may be up right now, by 19 points, but that's not necessarily all on the shoulders of amazing play, that was orchestrated by play calling by Justin Fields. He's been extending plays to make plays. It's a lot like what Kyler Murray does. So because that's the case, you need somebody there who can mess around and actually groom him. So that's my biggest concern for them. You're up by 19. Why not go for it on 4th and 1? They could always kick a field goal, or maybe you can pin them deep inside their own territory. Why kick a long field goal here? You're up by bring on the punt. You bring on the punt unit, boot it inside the 1, force them to try to go the length of the field. That's very smart. It's very smart. Ryan put 5 on it. Said, help, police. Also, can we talk about Steven Jackson on those awful Rams teams? He gave his heart and soul every single Sunday. Absolutely. And he's somebody who's not going to get he's not going to get his due either, because he had great numbers despite being on a shit team. And he just showed up on the Rams at the wrong time, man. Marshall Falk was on the way out. Kurt Warner was on the way out. Mark Bulger was on the way in. Steven Jackson on the way in. And then injuries robbed that team, man. Because Isaac Bruce was still playing at a high level. Torrey Holt was still playing at a high level. But Mark Bulger couldn't stay fucking healthy. That defense fell apart. And then that was pretty much all she wrote for them. So he was in an unfortunate situation. Because I'm telling you right now, if the Rams don't fucking blow it, and Mike Martz doesn't be a goddamn idiot against the Patriots in Super Bowl 37, I'm telling you, 36, I'm telling you something right now. The Rams are the dynasty instead of the Patriots. A lot of people never really look at history. I don't think Mike Tomlin really broke it down very well when he was on the pivot. And he talked about how if Pittsburgh beats Green Bay, a lot of the legacy is different because now you get 3 Super Bowls in 6 years. There's people who now walk across that Hall of Fame stage because you're a member of a dynasty. For example, somebody like Richard Seymour, if the Patriots don't win all them Super Bowls, Richard Seymour is not a Hall of Famer. If Pittsburgh wins one more Super Bowl, guess what? Casey Hampton's a Hall of Famer right now. Hines Ward, he's a Hall of Famer right now. Those guys get the nod. They don't got to sit over there and wait. But now you got to play the whole fucking waiting game. Casey Hampton's probably never going to get in. Because people are like, well, who nose tackle? Oh, come on now. Forgot it. Hines Ward, brother going to have to wait, but he will get in due time. But for somebody like Steven Jackson, I promise you, Kurt Warner, he would have gotten hurt or whatever. They would have probably, held on to him like they had attempted to. But then with him getting hurt, Mark Bulger now comes in. That whole team, the core, it stays together or whatever. Mark Bulger's season, I think in 2003, where that man was playing out of his goddamn mind. All of a sudden now, if he gets hurt now, you let Kurt Warner go, guess what? That core's still together because they won 2 Super Bowls in 3 years. So they're going to keep motherfuckers together. Now, when you keep motherfuckers together, teams don't fall apart. The team don't fall apart, even though injuries play a role here and there. The core is still there because we've won before. You keep the core together, now things can happen. But when you don't mess around and win championships, and now there's a shift from the GM moving people around, guess what? The core falls apart. A la Seattle. Seattle, if they give the ball to Marshawn Lynch, they win back-to-back Super Bowls. They're not like the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics 2008 is a 1 championship dynasty. They talk so much about that 2008 year. You would have thought they won multi-championship. They did not. They're a 1 championship dynasty. Legion of Boom, 1 championship dynasty. And it's ludicrous. You can't even use dynasty attached with 1 championship, but think about the way that they talk. These are teams that should have been dynasties, but something didn't go in their favor. The case of the Boston Celtics, just to look at basketball, KG's back injury in 2009, that really fucked them. Kendrick Perkins not being able to play in Game 7, despite the fact that they make fun of him now, but he played a huge role for that team. And then, of course, oh my God, all kinds of tipping right now. Nearly got intercepted again, a lot of different things. And then if you take a look at the Seattle Seahawks, they give the ball to Marshawn Lynch. Guess what? Now Russell Wilson's a multi-time champion. Legion of Boom has 2 championships underneath their belt. You take a ring away from Brady. That changes things for New England because now they've lost 3 consecutive Super Bowls. Remember, 2014, they were talking about Garoppolo possibly becoming the new quarterback. Belichick's done crazy shit before. I promise you Brady's not on that squad. 2015, Denver went on to win. So what does that mean now? That would have been 12 years between Super Bowl wins for the Patriots. I promise you, Brady's probably off of that team now. It sounds crazy, but think about it. They were really going to put Garoppolo. If the Patriots did not win that Super Bowl in Super Bowl 49, I promise you Garoppolo would have been the starting quarterback. Tom probably leaves and goes to San Francisco or some shit like that. Shit's crazy, bro. Oh, he was able to find his man for the first down. We're under 4 minutes left to go here. Patriots better fucking hustle. They better fucking hustle. I see people jogging. They better fucking hustle. Ant White Patuan said, I don't think we should hit the panic button. #Pats. I don't think they should either. Because Mac Jones, you gave the man 3 drives. Granted, Zappe had the hot hand. Like I said prior, I think you don't want to quell the hot hand. But if Mac Jones is healthy and that's your starting quarterback, you got to give him a chance. They didn't even give Mac Jones. They really didn't give Mans a chance. And Zappe had momentum. So because Zappe had momentum, either start the hot hand and run with it, But if you're going to start Jones, give Jones an opportunity the whole game. Man's lost his job after three drives. He just came back from injury. They took their job. And then look what happened. Zappe had 2 great drives. Then what? 2 great drives, 2 touchdown drives. Touchdown, Patriots get an interception, touchdown again, and then what? And then what? What has Zappe done since in this game? Nothing. Who will take down Belair? Well, shit, I have to actually watch the last 2 episodes of Raw. I'll probably tune in when I'm in the gym tomorrow morning. Jones had like 5 passes. They didn't give the man an opportunity. And this is the type of shit that we were talking about a little bit earlier when we talk about, teams in the NFL. They don't really give somebody a fair shot. Hey man, we've consistently sat here over 700 people. Why? How the hell we only got 610 likes? Come on now, let's get the likes over 700, man. Come on now, hit the like button. Like button free. Oh boy, interception again. And this one might be headed to McDonald's. Oh no, they pushed him out of bounds. Oh Lord. Well, yet another pick for Chicago's defense. Oh, Lord, Zappe not having a good time. All those people who were screaming for Zappe, now what? Now what? He took his job, and all he did was take his job to throw more picks. Remember earlier, what happened to all them people? Thought, man, Zappe's the best backup quarterback in the league. This is why you have to judge football by months. And really, you have to judge it by years. If you're judging a particular season, you have to judge it by months. If you're judging somebody's career, you got to judge it by 3 seasons apiece. That's how you can know where somebody is. Come on, man. That's a bad pass. Man. Hey, David, I know you having a good time right now. Chicago fans, every time we watch a primetime game, y'all be going through a bad time. But Chicago fans, stand up. David, we fixing to take a shot before we up out of here. And we've got 15 push-ups. We got to hit the floor. I want to see what the result of this drive is. Then we're going to get it going. Actually, no, I'm not going to do all that. I might as well just hit the floor right now because I've been, I don't want to say lackadaisical, but we have been delaying with the speed of when the push-ups got to get done. So let's hit the floor right now. 15 push-ups and squats. They better not score on this drive. Better not score on this drive. I'm not trying to go hit the floor once more. Oh, son of a bitch. I done clicked the wrong goddamn thing. 2-minute warning. That's a hell of a goddamn game by Chicago, man. That's a hell of a game by Chicago, man. They showed up, showed out. After going down 14-10, they've showed up and showed out. Hit the like button. We got 669. Come on now. Like the stream. Zappe got exposed by a rebuilt Bears defense. Prior to this, they were 0-9 in primetime games. It's about time. Hey, where's homie who we had some more Bear fans that was in here. Where's my guy? He was at the primetime Bears game. Ah, Lord, it was something 33. Was it Adonis back 33? No, it wasn't. It was something 33. I done forgot. Golly. But he was at the game. Where my Bears fans at? Bear fans, let me see a bear down in the chat room. Bears fans, let me see a bear down in the chat room. Hey, we over 700 likes. All right. Bear down. There we go. There's the Bears fans. There's the Bears fans. There's the Bears fans. We're going to take our set. We going to pour our beverage now. We got this terrible fucking Smirnoff. I got it for free, so that's the only reason why I'm drinking it. Ain't nobody out here. Oh, well, what's your drink of choice? I would like the Smirnoff. Anybody who says that, kick them out of your friend circle. We're going to have ourselves a beverage for you guys. Thursday Night Football, we will finish this. Actually, no. We'll split this between Thursday and Sunday. Gluten-free. Yeah, that's how you know you're not supposed to be drinking Smirnoff like that. These motherfuckers advertising, hey, our alcohol is gluten-free. Whoever puts gluten-free on their alcohol, bruh? What even is gluten? I don't know what the fuck that shit is. I think it's a California thing. We're gluten-free. I really should actually look that up. I have no clue. Everybody told me gluten. Gluten. What the fuck is that? More dog. Put 2 on it. Said, as a Dolphins fan, thank you, Bears. Still got to beat the Cheese Bastards, indeed. And now it is 3rd and goal. They'll most likely, it depends on what Chicago wants to do here, because they can kick a field goal on 4th down, or perhaps, well, no, you might as well kick a field goal because you can't knee it all the way out. And because it's in goal, they can't pick up a 1st down to put the game away. Oh, and the Bulls won today. Oh, it's a good day for Chicago. BOKC Excite, put 2 on it. Said, refs own Boston tonight. Smirnoff beer, I've never heard of that. Sugar-free, gluten, sugar-free. Glucose is sugar. Gluten is also sugar. The more you know. J Money Jeff in the building. Hello there. You kind of late. Gluten is some liberal shit. Funny that you say that. Oh, Lord, they did not pick up the touchdown here. They're going to have to mess around and kick a field goal. Sugar-free fireball. Frank Patuon said, most fun to watch cornerback versus wide receivers in NFL history. Oh, Deion Sanders, Jerry Rice. Deion Sanders, Jerry Rice. Deion Sanders, Jerry Rice. I'm thinking of some divisional matchups. Deion Sanders, Jerry Rice is at the top of the damn list. Sherman Crabtree was interesting too. Oh, they just decided to go ahead and take the knee. They're not even going to pour on additional yardage there. They took the knee and they really thought the game was over. No, the Patriots still got to take the field. Well, that counts as a turnover on downs. So since that counts as a turnover on downs, we got some push-ups. Charles Woodson and Randy Moss. Andre Johnson, Cortland Finnegan. Come on now. Aaron Rodgers and Dominican Sue. Oh, my. Next Monday, Bengals and Browns. You know what? I actually think the Browns can mess around and shock motherfuckers on the ground. It might be a performance from Nick Chubb that makes this game. Oh, my. But we got 15. We got 15 push-ups to end this doggone game. Hell of a goddamn job by the Chicago Bears, and we're gonna end tonight with 230 on the push-ups. Let's just go ahead and put that 230 up in there. Actually, it could be more because I can't remember if I added the additional number when we did the 20 push-ups for the no, I should say for the 15. Whatever the case is. We'll say it's either 230 or 245. Who gives a fuck? Well, we're going to have 230. We got 15 push-ups for the turnover on downs, and that will conclude the game, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go to the push-up cam, and this game is over. Oh, wait. Go to the squad cam. All right. That brings us to a conclusion, ladies and gentlemen. That brings us to a conclusion of tonight. We had 230 push-ups or maybe 245 push-ups and squats, whatever the case may be. We've seen the Chicago Bears go on the road and defeat the New England Patriots. To the Bears fans, we take a cheers and a drink to you. This is way more than I thought. We'll take another one. There's like 3 shots. Good Lord. All right. Congratulations to the Chicago Bears picking up the W tonight. Did I see USC 280? No, I did not. But I'll definitely have to go ahead and check that out. Smirnoff, terrible. Only reason why I'm drinking it is because I got to get it the fuck up out of here. I'm not going to mix it in no goddamn drink. I'm not going to cook with it. So might as well just drink it and get it the fuck up out of here right now. So, one way or another, ladies and gentlemen, Chicago Bears walked into Gillette. And there's Adonis the King 33. There we go. Pafava said, ain't no way. I just saw the Bears beat the Patriots. Let's fucking go. Hopefully, we keep this momentum going against Dallas. Bear down. Yes, indeed. You're the end of it. I knew it was 33-something. I was over here like, what the hell? It's Don the King. I thought it was Adonis back. Were you Adonis back who was out there in Hot Mic all them time ago? Mason Jones, Patuon said, lost in fantasy, but because David didn't get the ball. Golly. Albert, Patuon said, the Patriots may be dead. Well, you know the rest. Arlen, Patuon said, gluten can cause miscarriages. Yes, celiac disease. Oh, well, I'll be damned. I did not know that. The more you know. The more you know. But tonight, the Bears got the job done, and they told the Patriots to take out their Metro cards and get aboard I want to see it in the chat room. Train. Cause
You lose.
I said
You lose.
once more,
You lose.
if you didn't hear me,
You lose.
what happened to you?
You lose.
Because your quest to defend home field was
Failure.
I said today on the field you were nothing but a
Failure.
The return of Mac Daddy Jones was a
Failure.
The showcase of Bailey Zappi in relief was a
Failure.
You came out with Gillette razors, tried to showcase the power of the Metal Gear Solid Lolly Lou Lay Low, but your performance in Star Foxborough was a
Failure.
And one way or another, tonight, what is on the menu for the New England Patriots?
Fresh hot ales. 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 Fresh hot ales.
Fresh hot ales. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys tuning into the stream. I have been your host, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis. I will see you guys tomorrow in the premiere for the NFL Week 7 primetime game highlight commentary covering not only the Chicago Bears taking down the New England Patriots, but also the Miami Dolphins taking down my Pittsburgh Steelers. So, I bid you adieu. Eddie Murphy, take us out. Y'all have yourselves a good night.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.